All right. Well, I'm gonna be right over the soul count. Maybe I'll move in. Maybe I'll move in a little bit. All right, here we go. Now we're finally gonna play one of my favorite games on stream. It's been a long time. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Chances are you'll find it too. Can you hear me? It says desktop audio's not picking up. Give it a second. Give it a second. Give it a second. Can you hear it? You can hear fine? Okay. Everything's good then. Everything's good. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. Sorry, I was freaking out over nothing. Model is a wee bit choppy? Is it me or is it... Yeah, we're doing hitless. I'll never get hit once. I'll never get hit once. Is the model choppy because I'm choppy? Or is the model choppy like... Whoa. How is B doing? How is B doing? How are you guys doing? How are we? I watched a little bit of what you were doing, Cobalt, and I'm very excited to share this game with everyone. Finally get to play one of my favorites, huh? One of my favorites in the series ever video game. It's the whole stream is choppy. Okay. Give it a second. Give it a second. Let me check something. Oh man. Try this. This might cause some issues. It's choppy because I'm chopped. Rude. 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 Is it reconnecting? Are we good? And also your internet's being dumb again. It might be my internet. It might be my internet. Oh, stream has disconnected. Attempting to reconnect. Stream has disconnected. Attempting to reconnect. Are we good, guys? Is everything good? This is going to be 2 minutes of... Maybe I'll cut that down. Maybe I'll go into DaVinci Resolve and cut that down. Because there was an extra, like, 2 minutes of just sitting here waiting for the stream to reconnect. Are we back? Are we good? How is everyone feeling? I'm feeling good. Are you feeling good? I'm feeling pretty good. No, I don't care about that. But it does say we're live. Let me check. You thought that was my end? No, it was definitely my end. Lovingly. It was my end. Lovingly. It seems better than it was earlier. Good. Good. Let me go to Stream Manager. Yep. It looks better. Bitrate is good. Alright. Inthafen, also, you're getting banned for that chopped comment. I hope you're okay with that. Alright! Here we go! This is gonna be exciting. The Discord notification went out, right? It gained plus 15 frames a second. Very powerful. Alright, so... I don't think we can do a name yet. We can't do a name yet. Well... Placeholder. Okay, so... As always... We're gonna start with the Pyromancer. I think we're gonna start with the old Witch's Ring. Game's dang loud? Let me fix that. Is it... What do you mean by game's dang loud? Like the music is loud? Here. How's that? Is that better? You also have to remember the Dark Souls menu is frickin' loud. You have to remember the Dark Souls menu is pretty freaking loud. I don't know, I'm kind of feeling tiny head. I'm kind of feeling tiny head. Tiny head. Alright, what face do we give them? What face do we mangle, children? Question. We have to mangle this beautiful face. But which face do we mangle? I'm gonna close my eyes and then hope for the best. B is almost perfectly in front of the face. No longer. No longer. No longer is B in front of the face. No longer. We'll put her over here. Oh, watch out for the ears, though. Watch out for the ears. I'm thinking that I close my eyes and hope for the best. What do you think, chat? This time we actually get to make a character. Okay, my eyes are closed. The model might not have her eyes closed, but my eyes are closed. I promise. Okay, we're a Delta farmer. Jubilant has a funny smile. Jubilant Katarina always has a funny smile. But I landed on Delta farmer. Jubilant Katarina is usually associated with not that. Oh, wait. They don't have it? No, they must have it. They must have it. Do they not have it? They don't have it for women? How many times are we hitting the random? Can you do E.T. or maybe Yoda? I'll try my best. Alright. Crap. You don't have it. Alright, you're bald. You're bald as heck. Customize. Game volume is too freaking loud? So we heard. Okay, I'm gonna put it at 0.5. It's minus 20 decibels. How about now? How about now, my friends? Is it still too loud? Tell me if I'm blasting your eardrums out. Holy bejesus. It's minus 20 decibels. Okay, how about minus 24.5? How about that? Is that better? Am I too quiet or is the game too loud? Or are your earphones turned up too loud? It's kind of... Can confirm it's loud. Wow, guys. Well, I mean, I guess I could go in and mess with the audio settings after but let me turn it down to like 30. It's minus 30 decibels now. Muted it for now and fix it. Absolutely not. I don't know how to do that. I mean, I could do this. I could do this, actually. Yes, that probably makes sense. We could do it like that, so you guys don't have to hear me hammer this one. Unfortunately, we're just getting the same face over and over again, so we should match. I do like that face, though. That's a pretty good face. Yeah, there we go, 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 there we go. I think we need weak features. We're a weak being. It's still... Oh, because I'm hitting great similar face. Give us something weird. Did he tell you about the gravity circuit? Yeah, why you did not tell me? You've been telling everyone about it. No, I have not heard of that gravity circuit. If you didn't tell me, I don't remember. That's my bad. I don't remember, and that's my bad. There's not anything good. There's nothing good here. Though I do kind of like this face. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Yeah, that's pretty good. I want you to get weird. I want you to get weird, though. That's pretty good. It's a free game on Steam. Are you hitting random or similar face? I'm hitting random. So if we go commoner and get weird mode. I'm on random. It's similar face. Oh dear God. Immediately things got messed up. Oh, I do love this plum look. It's similar face that makes it weird? Why is similar face the one that makes it weird? What do you mean it's similar face that makes it weird? She looks like she's turning into a grape. The way that one girl turned into a blueberry at Willy Wonka. It's Violet Beauregard. Thank you. That's the name. Little Violet Beauregard. Yes. I think, okay. Are we gonna go with Violet Beauregard? I'm feeling some Violet Beauregard. Should we give her some hair? How are we feeling about hair, chat? I think we gotta give her hair. like she is. Random has hard parameters, similar face, cares not for such thing like rules. Then why are they called random and similar face? If random has hard parameters and similar face cares not for such rules, they are mislabeled. She had a ponytail in the movie, dark brown. She had a ponytail in the movie. Oh my gosh, guys. I think we need Violet. Violet, with her tiny, tiny head. She's gotta have a big head. Biggest head on the planet. Big head lady. Big head lady. We gotta give her a name. I think this is our hero of our story, guys. I think the hero of our story is Little Grape Juice. Legally distinct. Legally distinct, cool freaking juice mascot. Mascot of our own brand. She's going to change the world with her legally distinct grape juice brand. Not related to Willy Wonka, not related to Roald Dahl, and definitely not related to the Kool-Aid Man. Legally distinct grape juice mascot. Wow, we're in for a treat. We're in for a treat, chat. Okay to start game with this character. Yeah, baby. Let's start game with this character. Unfortunately, okay, I do want...
In the age of ancients,
I do want... Okay.
the world was unformed.
Okay, what if I put
shrouded
it on...
by fog.
How is the audio now?
A land of grey crags, arched trees,
by Billy
and everlasting dragons.
Still very loud! Okay, if I put it on...
But then there was fire.
0.03. It's...
And
guys,
with
I gotta
fire
tell you, my desktop mixer
disparity.
is on 0.03. It's minus 59 decibels.
And cold.
I don't think I can
life,
affect it. I don't...
And of course, light and dark.
How is it now? It's minus 59 decibels. Holy Jesus, how loud was it for
Then,
you guys?
from the dark,
blowing your speakers
they
out?
came and found the souls of lords within the flame.
Well, unfortunately, I don't want to blow up your ears, so we're just gonna have to hope for the best. Wait, are you changing it in the desktop mixer and not the OBS mixer? I'm changing it in the in Streamlabs. I am changing the desktop audio in Streamlabs. I promise. I promise. It's in Streamlabs. I'm kind of dumb, but I'm not that dumb. I promise. Okay. How about that? Way too low? You guys are picky. How about that? Much better. Could go up to 4. 3 or 4 is cool. Okay, we're gonna try it on 4. We're gonna try it on 4. That's good. Is everybody feeling good about that? We can hear lovely bee voice. Okay. I have no clue what's wrong with Dark Souls if it was doing that. I apologize. I apologize. How about now? Is that annoying? Is that blowing out your speakers, kids? Is that blowing out your speakers, kids? Trying not to hurt anyone's ears. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Get this stupid broken sword out of here. It sucks. It's awful. It's dumb. We hate it. We hate it. It's an awful sword for awful little baby boys and girls. Alright. I'm excited. This is one of my favorite games of all time. I really love this game. I am the unironic, nakey jakey, laying in bed, Dark Souls saved my life type of person. This is a very important game. Good game, chat. Okay, now I'm nervous about the audio. So you're sure it's good? Everybody says it's good? This is perfect? Yes. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. All right. As long as it stays that way, good. So I did not know. Well, I mean, I'm streaming an old game. So you never know. Streaming an old game. Let's test this guy. Yep. Yep. Oh. Out of curiosity, have you ever heard the song You Got? Yes. That is one of the few Miracle of Sounds songs I've ever heard, actually. Your journey first began because you died is one that I remember. Yeah, time to sit here for the next 40 minutes? You got it. You know what's real. I don't think I'm in one-shot territory. I think I'm in two-shot territory. So as long as we're careful, we'll be fine. Don't fly up. Yeah, keep doing that. Keep doing that. Punch him in his big butt. Big, stupid, flabby butt. I was gonna make a fisting joke, but I thought better of it. Okay. No, you're good. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, this is good stuff. It's good to be back, baby. See, every single time you get a new mascot at the Grape Juice Company, you have to beat the old one to death with your bare hands. Silent Demon was not testing well with the kids in focus tests. So, we need grape juice to beat him down into the dirt. You know how it is. It's real. It's unfortunate, really. It is super unfortunate, but that's the way life goes. Out with the old and in with the new, I always say. Oh, actually, we have way more hits than I thought we did. For those who are wondering how much damage we're doing per hit, it's 2. We're doing 2 damage per hit. I don't know how much health he has. The new sensors don't like the Asylum Demon. Yep. Nope, they don't like him. They don't like him. Butt too big. Belly too flabby. It's bad for selling grape juice. Asylum Demon and grape juice is final form. This is just what happens when a mascot gets This is just what happens when a mascot gets over a week old. We have to beat the entirety of Dark Souls in less than a week, or grape juice is gonna look like that. No, that's good lore. That's really good lore. Beating Dark Souls so I don't turn into that. I hope you guys like this song. You're going to be hearing it for a while. Ah! I got stuck on his hitbox. He's not being helpful. He's homies with Jesus. Yeah, Jesus does make grape juice, according to the Bible. We might not get him on this attempt, so don't. Make sure you guys are comfortable. Make sure you got a blanket. Make sure you got your juice and your yummies, because we're gonna be here for a while. Especially because I took 2 hits right on the first couple of bars of health. Luckily for me, he's kind of destroyed the entire arena, so we can really get to fisting. Really get to pounding this meat. Yep. Very good. Is Lobos? Does anyone watch Lobos Jr.? Does anyone know if he's done with his Dark Souls 3 audio mod? Winner, loser, bragging rights. Yes, it sounds good. I'll take that wager. A Sloom Demon. Uh-oh. It's breaching contagion. We're all mad in the Asloom. I love, actually, the Arkham Asylum subreddit. The Arkham subreddit, the memes and jokes that have come out of it are just absolutely glorious. I'm sorry. I love man. Happy Pride! Jiggle Physics the boss. Yep. So, unfortunately, we have to beat the old grape juice mascot to death. I don't know if you were there for that, but we're gonna have to beat this one to death. I wish I had a sippy cup. I need a sippy cup full of grape juice. This is esoteric nonsense. This is ramblings of a madman. There's no point to anything we're doing. Do you ever think about that? Alright, come here. Don't get stuck in the corner, big boy. Yep. Wow, big hits for baby. Big hits for baby. I think he has like around 400 something health. You need Sunny D. Nope, we're grape juice. We do grape juice. We're a grape juice mascot. Could do grape soda. Grape soda is just carbonated grape juice. How are we feeling about grape soda, chat? Are we big grape soda fanatics? Does grape juice see a vineyard as a field of unborn babies? Hey, what? Lovingly? What? Probably, actually, if we're gonna take that seriously. Or does grape see grape juice as, desiccated and juiced in? Purple Fleur. Is that a... Oh, is Purple Fleur... What, okay, what is Purple Fleur from? Is that Jimmy Neutron? Am I so out of touch? Like, that's like, no, come on, man. Is it like lean? Do the kids still drink lean? Okay. How does grape juice feel about raisins? How do you feel about raisins? Like, old people, I mean. Jimmy Neutron? Good. Oh my gosh. I thought I just, like... Unk doesn't have it anymore. That was really... that was not smart of me. I should have ate that. I should have given that to a Sloom Demon. I haven't seen Jimmy Neutron in a long time, but I remember it being a really weird show. Opinion on the new Scooby-Doo. There's a new Scooby-Doo? What do you mean there's a new Scooby-Doo? Does it have Matthew Lillard as Shaggy? If it has Matthew Lillard as Shaggy, I'm gonna be pretty happy. Johnny Quasar. Johnny Quest. Did anybody ever watch Johnny Quest on, what was it on? Boomerang? You wish the secret to being young was just soaking in people juice until you de-shrivel? That's Elizabeth Bathory of Vampire fame. You don't want to be Elizabeth Bathory of Vampire fame. It has a magical girl. You know I'm a huge fan of magical girls. You know I'm a huge fan of magical girls, Nikki. We've had this. You thought it was Johnny Test. Johnny Test is the Whip Crack cartoon. Johnny Test is the one where his sisters, his brilliant sisters, perform like tests on him and he has to fight Bling Bling Boy. He has to fight Bling Bling Boy and there's a talking dog named Doug, I think. That's Johnny Test. I'm thinking of Johnny Quest, the show that Venture Bros parodies. It's called Yokoso Scooby-Doo and it's an anime. I am already incredibly geeked. Like my interest, I'm bricked up, Nikki, is what I'm trying to say. Jonathan Testimonial, the nth. Yeah, whatever you say. Drink for every whip crack, you die. You die. That guy blew up Malaysia. That's one of my favorite quotes in any cartoon. I blew up Malaysia. It's my go-to. It's my go-to joke, actually. My go-to reference. You guys know my catchphrase. I blew up Malaysia. My catchphrase. I'm a little bit hopped up. We had rehearsal tonight. And we're supposed to shave off as much time as possible because we don't want the show running 3 hours. Right now, we've cut it down to 2 hours and 24 minutes, which is good because last night we were at 2 hours and 48 minutes, which is a little too long. It's a little too long. People don't want to sit there that long. Shows, I mean, like, if the show is good, I'll sit for 3 hours. But I got a little bit of the ADHD, and I don't like sitting in one place for very long anyways. But we got it down so we don't have to have rehearsal tomorrow. The director said if we got it under 2 hours and 20 minutes, we won't have rehearsal tomorrow. And we got it to 2:24, and he was like, good enough. He was thinking about it, though. I think he was thinking about it. He saw it in our eyes that we didn't have it. There was no way we could do it. Like, we would be there, but we would be zombies. He's going to watch He-Man, the Masters of the Universe in theaters tomorrow with his wife. I don't know if He-Man, Masters of the Universe is like a movie I'd take my wife to, but I don't know. I don't have one. So, it's not like I could say. But also, I don't go to theaters very often as much as I should. Chat, do we go to movie theaters often? How are we feeling about movie theaters? I like the idea of movie theaters, but I don't like watching new movies unless I know I absolutely want to watch them. Oh, that was really bad. I really disliked what he did there. Okay, we can't get hit again. If we get hit again, it's all over, chat. And then we're gonna have to start over. I really don't like what he's doing. You haven't been in a theater in a long while. That's sad. I like the experience of it. Oops! Here we go! Time to start from the beginning! They should grade all movies on how good they are to take your wife to? I agree with that assessment, actually. That's a good assessment. All movies should be graded on how good they are to take your wife to. Your last message got flagged, so you will rephrase. Is there a reason we are fighting the Asylum Demon Fist only? You'll see. You'll see. You'll see. You'll see. The reason is, first of all, to do it, because I've done it before, but I wanna ingratiate myself to the game again. I wanna ingratiate myself to the game again, so I wanna give it my best shot. Is for special tool that'll help us later. Dark Soul, incredibly correct, Seraph. Incredibly correct, Seraph. Are we doing a stinking challenge run? No. I'm just dumb. I'll try not to get hit this time, guys. Do it naked? Yeah, but I would just, because I'm already fast rolling, all I would lose is defense. I mean, I could do it naked if you want to see Grape Juice's, like, hot body, but it doesn't offer me any bonuses, because I'm already fast rolling. God, you're so real for that, Asylum Demon. No hit run starting now. Currently, Grape Juice is a raisin. That doesn't mean she don't got a hot body. That don't mean she don't got a hot body. We are accepting of all body types here in this chat. If you look like a raisin, you just look like a gilf. I hope you guys like this song. I like this song. Asylum Demon's got good music. Oh! I'm gonna get screwed over by that jump so many times, chat. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get screwed over by that jump on B so many times. I'm so glad they changed that in later games, because putting jump on B is so stupid. I already got killed by it because I had a off. I think I'm gonna just die. I'm gonna just die. I love that GILF is technically gender neutral. Yes, it is. It is actually the only one of the two that is gender neutral. I didn't even think about that. GILF is indeed gender neutral. That's cool. That's cool. I didn't think about that. Happy Pride Month, everybody. Okay, we can do it naked for luck. Oh my gosh. She's like a shadow man. She's like wearing a black morph suit. What? Guys, we made her purple. It's like the silhouette of a man. You haven't unlocked the character yet. We need to purchase her at the bazaar. What about TILF? They, them, ILF? That's pretty good. I'm a big fan of TILF. Remastered is weird and controls too. It likes to queue. Yes, buffering. Yes, it does buffer actions. This is incredibly true. It's one of the most common complaints of Dark Souls is that it buffers your actions. I don't know why it does that. Can you say that? What, purchasing her at the bazaar? I see now the optics. I see now the optics, and I may have made a joke that runs afoul of the 14th Amendment, and that was not my intention. I would like to apologize to my lawyers and to grape juice the company. Wait, what was the joke? No, nothing, Zareth. You're good. You're good, Zareth. You don't need to know. You're good. Yes, buffering. I don't know why Souls buffers actions, but it does. And it can get you hurt. Also, I think it runs foul of the 13th. The 14th is birthright citizenship, right, guys? Is that what we're talking about? Birthright citizenship? Okay, okay. The demon thing has cake? Yeah, he's got a big butt. Grape Juice PR team is sweating. Yeah, they're gonna have a rough time. They're gonna have a rough time with me at the helm. Please, let me out! I want out! A Sloom Demon is 50% cake. This is true. This is true. These things are true. I have a gun. Okay. He do be jiggling. Rook, put it in chat how they make him jiggle. Rook, how do they make jiggle? Is that why you're trying to get up in there? Amen. I'm trying to fist. I'm getting the fist. There's a lot of cake to fist. Demons have a big booty. It's sensitive by its death. Yep, grape juice to kill them. Every single week. Every single week this happens. The old grape juice must murder the new. Yeah, I've already been hit twice because I was paying attention to chat. I don't know where you're punching, dude. I'm hitting him in the gooch. Nope. He's backing up. Jiggle physics on Beeman proves we could have had it too. Amen. Amen. Why did they put so many jiggle physics on the Beeman but not on the clothes? The game is a little older, so you assume there'd be a couple extra bones added to the regular physics applied to them. That's so funny. That is so funny that they decided to do that for the Beeman, but not like capes. Your capes don't get any physics, but the Beeman gets to jiggle. You thought they just did it manually? They might have. That would be really funny too, that they animated each individual jiggle. I don't know, what's funnier, guys? That he has bones in there that have jiggle physics, or that they animated each jiggle? Both is dedication, just different flavors. Talking about demon butt. Your hair is all bones with physics applied to it. Yeah, Automod is hitting you guys hard for the Asloom demon. Is it because you're making the obvious joke? Are you putting two S's in Asylum? Be honest, are you putting two S's in Asylum? You also got automodded? Your hair is all bones with physics applied to it? What about my ears? Ah! Okay, we're good. The manly sound was not needed. Yep, we're so good, guys. How long have we been here? About 30 minutes? Yeah, we're still on Asylum Demon? That's about right. He didn't get me. He ain't saying nothing. There we go. That's right. You know, talking about the extra bones in the demon butt? That's so weird. I should just, like, start banning random words. And see if you guys get, like, caught by that. That just makes it look game stuff. Are we allowed to say that? Okay, we're good. It's kind of crazy that we have about 4 hits in our health bar. We can take that much damage. I was not expecting that. Why are you punching him to death? Get a weapon? Because I want to get a weapon. We have to punch him to death if I want to get a weapon. Unfortunately, this is the way. This is the way to get a weapon. I actually don't know what's the fastest time to punch Asylum Demon to death. Look on stream, though. See it with 2. I see $2 signs on Twitch chat, but only 1 in the overlay. That is interesting. Why did they do that? Probably a stream reading issue with the $S. What does that mean? You guys are speaking foreign languages in order to... I think I'm with Cobalt. I think it's a pre-baked animation. They animated his booty jiggling. I think that's what happened. They didn't have bendy bones at all. They animated his booty jiggling. It's a software issue. You're a software issue. I don't have software issues. Alright. Alright. Though I did the other day, my computer scared me because it was going, can't read System32 file something or another. You need to re-download Windows 11. And I was like, no way. No way, you're lying. You totally didn't do that to me. And I was right. It didn't do that to me. I just needed to restart the computer. There's probably a way to put code in chat and have it affect output. I don't know what software does the overlay. I have software issues. It's called autism. Those aren't issues. Those aren't issues. It's just a different operating system. A From software issue? Somebody start playing the X-Files theme. Somebody start playing the X-Files theme. Mulder and Scully. I've never seen X-Files. I don't know if it's any good. X-Files and Bones exist in the same universe for me, and I'm not sure that's correct. I know that Sleepy Hollow and Bone... I really disagree with that, Mr. Demon. I don't think that hit me. Okay, we got halfway again. There's no way the chat has a code injection issue? You don't know that. Nothing this sophisticated? I would hope it has a code injection issue if it's sophisticated. That'd be awesome. I gotta stop reading chat. It's getting me killed. We're gonna be here for the next 40 minutes if I keep reading chat. You clicked the wrong .mp for playing Omoga's Trap Remix instead. Please play Omoga's Trap Remix. Okay, guys, we gotta lock in. Or we're gonna be here the entire stream. We're already almost 40 minutes in. I'm having fun, but I want you guys to have fun too. You thought. You thought. Not this time, Mr. Demon. You gotta take your lumps, brother. You gotta take your lumps, brother. You gotta know when it's safe and when it's not safe. Did you know that? You gotta know when it's safe to hit and when it's safe to run away. That's how you play this game. Neurotypical is Mac, slightly on the spectrum is Windows, full autism is Linux. Linux is the best OS, and nothing anyone says can make you change your mind. I don't know anything about OS. I should probably do Linux, because I've heard it's way better than Windows, and Windows makes me want to pee my pants in rage. I hate Microsoft. But I also don't want to change out my operating system. I disagree, Mr. Demon. I disagree, Mr. Demon. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, you do your thing there. You can dual boot with... What? What do you mean you can dual boot with Ubuntu pretty easy? That is not human language. You're making that up. You're trolling. You just send electrical inputs directly into the rock paper silicone. That's how you're here. Oh, you're a bot. Windows is starting to annoy me. So you can't you make this PC run Linux? Are you allowed to make this PC run Linux? I want to make this PC run Linux. I don't want to buy a new computer. I'd really rather not buy a new computer. because those are exorbitantly expensive. Okay, will you do a thing? Sorry, Albert. It's not human language, it's computer language. You just need to partition your hard drive? What? You just need to partition your hard drive. Partition it to what? Who's they? Who's they? You could, but you don't want to break anything you have installed already. Do you have to uninstall everything if you change your, do you have to uninstall everything if you change your OS? Do things, well, that makes sense, right? Because things operate with an OS differently. I don't know. I don't know. This kind of stuff is like foreign to me. It really is. I have no clue what's going on anything technically ever. It's just not my strong suit. Your pictures in hard drives. You've gotten so many signatures already. Good for you. Look at you being civil-minded. A lot of what you have installed is operating system dependent. Like what? Is your art stuff operating system dependent? That's like the only thing that matters, your art stuff. The Ubuntu team allows you to partition your hard drive easily. Part of their setup with it. But if you completely switch, then yes, you start from scratch. Wow. You can worry about OSs later. You got big... well, we're doing fine. We're doing fine. We are a little bit slow to start. We're only 41 minutes in. I was planning about a 3, maybe 4 hour stream, so we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll be here for a while. I can't see! I can't see through all this cake! Oh, booty so big it filled my screen. Come here. Are you gonna do a big jump? No, you're gonna do this. I'm waiting for him to do the follow-up move, but that follow-up move is only in Elden Ring. It is not in Dark Souls the first. You will say partition is good because a lot of games only work on Windows. Yikes. But I don't want Microsoft to train AI on me. I want them to shut up and leave AI alone. Because it's like, they're doing so many very sneaky and very awful things to train it. Just trying to get around copyright law and also just privacy in general. Taking everything from people so that they can train their robots to replace them. It's just so wrong. It's so evil. I'm sorry, it's so morally wrong. You've decided you can't code and then instead enlist the help of college film for that so you can focus on the art. That's a good idea. I have been saying that for years, but that's okay. How many times have I said that, Rook? No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm not bitter or anything. But I just want to point out, how many times did I say that? No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You don't need to say. You don't need to say. You'll code for you, $50 an hour. Yep. There's that industrious spirit. Like at least twice. Yep. 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 No, it's fine. I don't want to rub it in. I don't want to tell you I told you so. That's not what I'm trying to do here. That's not what I'm trying to do here. But I just want to say, you know, I just want to say. But I'm not saying, okay? I'm not saying. I wouldn't be that way. I wouldn't do that to you. But I'm just saying. You know, I'm not saying, but I'm saying. Let me get around you. Let me get around you. I do want him to start, like, breaking all the pots and stuff. Oh, that was close. That move sucks if you get stuck on the little tail. You know what? No more art for you! You know, that's fair. That's fair. I probably deserve that. Special discount if you buy 10 hours, $40 an hour. Is that a good deal? How much do coders make? I don't know, actually. How much do coders make an hour? I think coders usually have, like, a salary, right? I don't know if coders usually have a salary. Depends on where you live. Salary, usually. Nothing until the game sells. Well, that's like contract work, isn't it? Because you're talking about, like, indie games. I'm pretty sure the guys at Rockstar were paid before Red Dead Redemption 2 came out. At least I hope they were. But I know that, like, game companies are ridiculously evil, so don't quote me on it. I just hate that kind of stuff. Sorry. I don't like coding. I don't like... Oh! I disagree! I disagree! Oh, we always do this. Oh, no! Thus begins the ruination! We do so well, and then we get to about half health and everything falls apart. And then I lose all my health, and then we die, and we have to go back and spend another 5 minutes getting to this point, and then dying again. Oh, so sad. I want to get him dead so that we can actually begin the game, which would be cool. Contract work is usually hourly. If you're not getting paid over the game's over, you don't have a job. Amen. Okay, I'm gonna ignore chat for a little bit because I do want this guy dead. So you guys can talk amongst yourselves and have a little conversation if you want, but I'm gonna try to kill him with this much health. I'm worried about the lingering hitbox on that, unfortunately. I know that sometimes you can get got by the lingering hitbox on this guy. Okay, about halfway. We can do another 5 minutes of this. Easily. Easily. We can do another 5 minutes of this. No! Oh! That was so close. I'm getting pushed around by his big bony tail. At least it's not a stray demon. I think Rook is coding in Unreal, if I would have to guess. I don't know if you know Unreal. Sorry, I said I ignored chat, but I don't want to ignore you guys. It feels bad. Yeah, take out that pillar. Okay, that's fine. That's a good move for us, actually. Oh, that's a really bad move for us. I don't know why he did that. That was really close. That could have been really ugly. Like this guy's face! Got him! Got him! Got him! He'll never recover. He'll never recover. Bye! He'll never recover. He's done. He's dead. Oh, that was really risky. I shouldn't have done that. That was really risky. I should not have done that. Okay, what are you gonna do? You're iffy on C++. Wizard. Absolutely wizard. The friend you're stealing time from works in both, and is still deciding which will work best. Interesting. I'll be a free consultant. I don't know anything. I just want to insert myself into the project. Okay. I'm so nervous. I really don't want to fuck this up, guys. Fuck it up. Okay, we're good. We're good. Woo! No! I pressed the B button! I pressed it! I promise! Oh, Sag. Alright, one more go. I'm feeling it on the next go. I'm feeling it. Are you feeling it, chat? I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it on the next go. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be beautiful, actually. It's gonna be big and it's gonna be beautiful. And we're gonna be good. We're gonna be good, chat. It's gonna be gorgeous. It's gonna be gorgeous. Godot is very good for optimization, but doesn't have a lot of VR ground. Okay, so you're still talking about that stuff. Yeah. Entertain yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Okay, he's almost done. Yep. This is a great start. He's almost dead already. We've done about 14 damage to him, chat. We've done about 14 damage to him. Which means that if we keep that up, he'll be dead in another like 8 minutes. So we're good. Is this like Final Fantasy? Do Final Fantasy fights take this long? Yeah. Keep doing that. He's gonna come back around. Oh, no hit? 813 health. That's a little bit more than I thought. Okay, so 813, divide that by 2. We need to do 407 hits to him? That's doable. 407. I just need to do what I just did 100 more times. That's a lot of hits, 406.5. You should count them? Okay, let's start counting from now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Need to do that 100 more times. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Actually, that was just 18. I counted too early. Okay, we need to get him out of the corner. New Game Plus is 2,195 health, but that time you should have a weapon. Kind of crazy that FromSoft thought you were just going to punch this guy to death. 19, 20. Oh, that was rough. 21, 22. 23, 24, 25, 26. 27, 28, 29. Greedy, 30, 31. 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. All right, 39. Once we get to 40, we just need to do that 10 more times. I dislike that. 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. Oh, that was really close. 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72. Okay, we're at 72. How are we feeling about that? $73, $74, $75, $76, $77, $78, $79, $80. Now we just need to do that like 5 more times. $81, $82, $83, $84, $85, $86, $87, $88. 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. We just need to do that 4 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just need to do that 10 more times. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, nope, I missed 16. So we're still at 15, chat. Sorry, I lied to you. I lied to you. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Do that 4 more times and we're halfway there. Actually, I didn't start counting until we were already a little bit damaged. So we're not going to be perfect 406.5 hits. That's my bad. Because I didn't start counting until we had already damaged him a bit. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51. Nope, didn't have enough stamina. I wanted 51 so bad, chat. I got greedy. 51, 52. 53, 54, 55, 56, 57. Oh, he's spinning. Why are you spinning? What were we on? 59? Oh well. We were on 59. 60, 61, 62, 63. I'm gonna assume we were on 59. 64, 65. That was greedy. 66, 67, 68, 68. I missed 68, so I had to re-hit 68, 69, 70. I'm pretty sure I've lost count. 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77. Oh, really? I didn't see that coming. 77, right? 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93. 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Just need to do that 2 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. What's he gonna do? I don't know where we were on. I don't know the number anymore. I was trying to juke him and I don't remember what number we were on. I lost count. And unfortunately I've started hitting him again. So I don't know. I don't know where we were. I apologize. It was hard to keep track and also juke him. And that's my bad. So now we're just gonna have to think about punching him to death, which is big sad because I actually kind of like counting it. It was kind of cool. It was fun to count how much hits we were doing. Kind of puts it into perspective, right? Like how slow it, how well you have to play to beat this game fist only, which people have done. People have beat this entire game using nothing but their fists on a dance pad, and I don't know why or how, but people have done it. People much better at the game than me, that's for sure. I want to know how many, like, times we have heard this song repeat. Like, how many times have we gotten loop of the Asylum Demon theme? Fist run only. Yeah, oh my gosh, could you imagine? There's no way. I think the problem is that I just don't find challenge runs like that very fun to play. There are some people who love challenge runs like that. I'll usually try to challenge myself a little bit. Like, oh, don't use this weapon or don't use this tactic. Like, engage with the enemy this way and stuff like that. I'll try, but I don't put restrictions on myself like, you know, don't do... I don't think I could ever complete a no-hit run, right? Because I don't know. I don't play like that. Be a dance pad in full... I would go hard. If we had full body tracking, guys, I would totally do like a Just Dance stream or a Dance Dance Revolution stream. I think that would be a lot of fun, actually. But in this model would be good for that. I just don't have space or money to do a VR setup. But I'd totally do like a dumb Fillion type stuff. You know what I mean? I totally could. If I had the space and the money, I totally would. Those who have played Elden Ring are very familiar with this guy's moveset. They updated it with quite a bit of stuff, but it is this moveset. I like that. I think that's really funny. I'm so glad that Asylum Demon, first boss of Dark Souls, has made it all the way to Elden Ring. A lot of people criticize From Software for their reuse of assets like movesets and stuff. I like it a lot, actually. I think it's cool. Could do something less moving. Like, what is that? H3 VR? Heaver? What is that? It really is mostly like a... Well, it is a monetary issue, but it is also a space issue. Sorry you're late. You're not late. You haven't missed much, let's be honest. We've been punching the Asylum Demon to death for the past hour. So don't worry, you have not missed much. A hot dogs, horseshoes, and hand grenades, a VR game. That could be cool. Like, VR games seem fun. If you have over a decade of assets, why wouldn't you reuse them? Exactly, especially because you only need a little bit to make the movesets work. You only need a little bit to make the movesets work. Please don't do your jump slam. What are you gonna do? Okay, that's okay. I like that. That was a good for us. Yeah, I missed you too. How are you doing? I'm still locked in. Don't worry. I'm just saying hello to Baritone because it's been a while. We're trying our best to punch this man to death because we are the new mascot. Every week this happens at the Grape Juice Factory. Don't spin. You're good. Okay. I really wish I kept count. I would like to know how many punches it took us. I'm sure I could go in, post, and count it myself again. I don't know why I would do that to myself. Don't get greedy this close. We're good. We're good. We have at least 2 hits in us left. We got at least 2 hits left. We're fine. We're fine. I've never dropped the ball on something like this ever before. You know me, guys. You know me, guys. I'm Sir Clutch It. That is a stubborn final bar, huh? Oh, God. Come on, man. You're so close to dead. Oh, that's it. Got sweet new drip and cried your eyes out at a play tonight? What play was it? That sounds awesome. I love crying at good media. Don't let your mind arrive before your body. And that's why we did it, chat. This is going to be the weapon for the run. Here it is. We can't wield it right now, but this is what we are here for. Good job, everybody. You were present when I killed the Asylum Demon with my hands. I'm going to move to the side a little bit so that you guys can see the soul counter. I'm going to move a little bit. Can confirm. New drip is drippy. New drip is drippy. Can confirm. Fun home, both the content and the sheer art of it make you cry. Wow, that sounds really good. You are not halfway there to becoming an engorged great. Yep, you have. That's how this works. Every single grape juice mascot passes on their weapon to the one that replaces them. We must take up the hammer. We must take up the hammer. After shower, we'll return. Have fun in your shower. I need a shower too, actually. I feel sweaty. I think I got real sweaty fighting that guy. I got real sweaty fighting that guy. Okay. Pretty good stuff, though. Let's get rid of that humanity. We're not going to pop that for a little bit. We don't pop humanity in chat, okay? Hi, Oscar.
Oh, you. You're no hollow. Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something. You and I have both found death. In that,
Sure.
regrettably, I have failed in my mission.
Oh.
But perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family. Thou who art undead.
New Scooby-Doo is coming out today. Oh, happy Pride! Happy Pride, Scooby-Doo!
Midst of a land of ancient lords.
Do the channel point things? Did you guys channel point?
The fate of the undead thou shalt know.
Oh, yep. I did take a drink and I did stretch. Thank you very much.
Hope in my heart. Oh,
ugh.
One more thing.
Let me also pop my neck. I hope you guys heard that.
Here, take this.
It's just in the works. Aw, man.
I'm
excited
flask.
for it.
An undead figure.
Oh, I was just talking over Oscar. Sorry to everybody who is, Happy Pride, Scoob!
Now
That was a terrible Shaggy impression, but I tried my
hate
best.
to harm you after death. So go now, and thank you.
Bye, Oscar. You're a real one.
Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now.
This is really beautifully framed. I'm sorry, From Software. You did... This is just so pretty. Good job, From Software. You're so sexy. I love things that are based off of Berserk. Berserk has a really good art style. And when things base themselves off of Berserk, that means you have to deal less with the rape. And that's really nice. I can only take so many memes about the rape horse, guys. Alright. Here we go. It's not like we have to wear it. Thanks for the follow. Was it the rape horse joke? I hope not. Okay. Oh. Now we get our cool toy to play with for the rest of the playthrough. No. Thank you, Baritone, for getting us started. Didn't hear anything you said, but your death was aesthetic. It's exactly correct. It is exactly correct. That is, it's just beautifully framed. I don't know, guys. I'm gonna complain. I'm gonna complain for a second. Are you guys ready? The remastered is not as pretty as the original. Its magic effects are gorgeous. But the actual, like, they messed up all the lighting, man. And lighting is so important. Bleeding out alone in an insane asylum as you got beaten to death by a demon. It's a pretty good way to go. Lighting is so important to how something is framed, right? Lighting is so important to cinematography. And in the freaking remake,
You, give me warm, give me soft.
we could give her our cool ring. We could give her that right out the gate, but I want to keep my old witch's ring because you get it so late. This is original light? Yes, this is Dark Souls, the original. This is our character. She's supposed to be purple. You don't know what remastered looks like? Remastered messed up all the lighting is what it did. That's what I was complaining about. You can tell that it's the original because of the way it is. Also, the fire effects look like this. Which is a bunch of 2D textures. I have to say, the magic looks better in the remaster. That is true. But everything else, I don't know. Everything else looks better in the original. You're doing the remastered if you want a comparison. I love that you're doing the remastered. Mwah! Because I can compare it to mine.
In the ancient legends, it is stated
you start as a little husk.
that one day an undead shall be chosen.
You could barely see me against the bird. Remastered also broke the ankles. This is true. I don't know why they did that.
To the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
Guys, they named the land of the ancient lords Lordran. That's so embarrassing for them. How many people would want to live in Dark Souls universe? I want to know how many people would want to live here. I think it's got great architecture. It's very pretty. But I don't know if I could deal with all the zombies. Does not raise hand. Yeah, but what if you were like super cool, awesome, undead guy? Alright, now it's time to just go grab a bunch of stuff. During the Golden Age is one of the cool people? Yeah, that'd be pretty neat. Dark Souls universe is all dead and decay and too dang dry. Yep. That's because Miyazaki has, like, he really wants to hammer home nothing lives forever. That ages end and things go away and it's okay to let it go. And I'm like, dude, what happened? I mean, aren't the undead having the worst time of it? Constantly resurrecting until they lose hope in humanity? No, I'd tank it. I'd tank the depression. I already do it, and I don't even die. So, I'd tank it. You're the main character and get to respawn after death. You get to do that if you're an undead anyways. You get to do that if you're an undead anyways. You would throw yourself from the prettiest building over and over and over and over and over again until it didn't hurt anymore. Real. That is exactly what I do too. You gotta get used to the pain tolerance if you're gonna die over and over again. That is a big thing. You gotta get used to the pain if you're gonna die over and over again. This is a true fact. My bad. Roderico be like. There's some fun characters to hang out with. Yeah, I'm going to point out, I'm going to try to do every single NPC quest line because I want to show off the NPCs to all of you guys. I'm also going to do maybe a little trivia bits because I love this game so much, and the way I express love is through trivia. Already dying to the noob trap. Amen. Amen. You should have been here when I was fisting the demon for the past hour. What are you talking about? Where did I put my souls? They're right over there. Well, since I already died in here, why don't we make a game of it? Bye. Bye, stupid Skelto. Nope, bye. Bye, stupid Skelto. Oblivion female orc voice acting? What does that mean? The voice actors in the, especially in the older Dark Souls games, are mostly British stage actors. I think that is really quite interesting. We didn't need these 2,000 souls, right? We bum rushing the stats for the hammer. Yeah, definitely. Because this is going to be a strength pyromancer build. So, we're gonna try to get as many stats for the hammer as possible. And since we don't need to level up anything for the actual pyromancy hand, we're gonna be fine. Zwei is pretty good, though. How much? No, I don't have enough dex for it. Don't tell anyone you leveled that up. Easier voting, you didn't have a resistance run as a choice. Yeah, that was on purpose. We did talk about how I don't really like challenge runs. And to me, a resistance run feels pretty challenge runny. I don't know about you guys. Yep, resistance is dumb, and I am holding on to that. Don't lead poor Cobalt astray. Resistance is dumb. It's kind of pointless. Yep. All it does is it makes sure you're poisoned longer. What a terrible stat. What an awful stat. Everything that resistance does can be done better through armor. Mine. I didn't need that. Okay, bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Skeltos. We're good. We're good. Hey! Off! Off! Bye! Bye! Bye, Skeletos. I said bye. No touch. Take a quick sippy cup. Take a quick sippy break. Okay, this is all part of the run. This is all part of the run. Every death, part of the run. It's part of the run, actually. This is frame perfect death. You have to die at these points or you don't get the best ending. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules. That's just the way it is. If you don't die where I die right here, you don't get the best ending. So, unfortunately, Cobalt, you've already screwed up your run. You forgot about that because of Elden Ring. Yep. 5 on every bonfire that isn't kindled.
What do we have here? You must be a new arrival. Let me guess.
It's RNG manipulation.
Right? Well,
Call me Dream.
the first. But there's no salvation here. You'd have done better to rot in the undead asylum. But too late now.
You started with Demon Souls? I love Demon Souls.
Since
I've
you're
streamed
here,
Demon Souls
let
so
me
much.
help you out. There are actually 2 bells of awakening. One's up above in the undead church. The other is far, far below, in the ruins at the base of Blight Town.
You didn't play Dark Souls 3
both,
though, and suddenly
and
that
something
became the one
happened.
everyone loved. I hate Dark Souls 3.
Brilliant, right?
I've turned it into
Not
a
much
monster.
to go on, but I have a feeling that won't stop you. So
Yeah, you gotta
what do
turn
know?
human and kindle the
It
bonfire
is
to get
why
the flask.
you came, isn't it? To this accursed land, the undead.
It is not exactly clear. I don't know if they tell you that.
Ah, your face. You're practically hollow.
How can you
I
tell?
don't know. Going hollow could solve quite a bit.
Most people kill this guy? I don't want to kill this guy. This is Crestfallen Warrior. Do they stay kindled? They stay kindled through every new game cycle. So if you kindle a bonfire, it will stay that way no matter how many times you restart the game.
What? Restoring your humanity? Well, there are a few ways to go about it. Collect it bit by bit from corpses. Or you can butter up a cleric and get yourself summoned. And the quickest way, although I never do it, is to
You didn't
kill
like
a
Dark Souls the first time you played it?
undead
It was
and
used to
pillage
Skyrim combat. I was not really
humanity,
patient enough.
coveting her
It is a game
neighbors
you have to be
and
quite
human,
patient in.
After all.
You can indeed get humanity from rats. So the different ways he's talking about there, you can get a bit from bit. So there is a mechanic in this game where if the boss of an area is still alive, there are certain enemies that have a meter that build up to you getting humanity up to 10 from areas. Butter up a cleric, there's a spell called Guidance that you can cast if you're undead that will allow you to see summon signs even while hollowed, or you can invade. You can invade to get humanity. Give it a second try after 3 came out and loved it. This was my first Dark Souls game. Dark Souls the First was my first ever Dark Souls game. I did play a demo of Dark Souls 3 at a Comic-Con back in 2016, and I thought it was really cool. I did like the demo a lot, but it wasn't until I got Dark Souls the First, before the remastered on my Xbox One, because it was on sale for like $10. And oh my gosh, guys. Eye-opening video game. Eye-opening video game. Dark Souls became such a... And it is a good game. Miyazaki made a good game, darn it. Good job there, you funky little Japanese man. You made a good game. I love this series a lot. And again, like I said at the beginning, I am not joking when I'm like Nakey Jakey laying in bed with all the Christmas lights on going, Dark Souls saved my life. This is one of the most important games of my existence. You didn't know about the staircase? Yeah, so I'm going to show you a couple of things that you're probably going to be like, what? Staircase is important. Again, this game's a knowledge game, unfortunately. This game's about how much you know. Yeah, you played Dark Souls 1 first, then 3, then Elden Ring, then 2. You played Dark Souls 2 last? I had Dark Souls 2 for a very long time. I've only very recently beat it. I like it. I like Dark Souls 2. I'm gonna say that. It is not my favorite Souls game. 1 is my favorite Souls game. But I like Dark Souls 2 better than 3, actually. Don't tell them I said that! The original run of this ended with Smo and Ornstein. That's the best boss to end with. Did you kill them, or did you not get past them? Because Ornstein and Smo is one of my favorite bosses in anything ever. You know a lot more about Dark Souls. You know a bit more about Dark Souls 2. No, you failed to beat them? Satch. First time playing Dark Souls, this is too difficult. I don't know where to go. I should have placed down suspiciously. That's the thing about it, is that it is a difficult game. I kind of am really sad that Dark Souls got famous for being hard, because it's so much more than that. It is so much more than that. And I feel like later on, they got into an arms race with the player base to make the game more and more difficult, when I don't know. I just like the original. Alright, so you pick up... Did you use your Firekeeper Soul? Because if you pick up Firekeeper Souls, you can go to this lovely lady down here and use them to buff up the healing of your Estus Flask. So be on the lookout for the Firekeeper Souls. That Firekeeper Soul down in New Londo that I just took the elevator for is the easiest Firekeeper Soul to get in the game. And you can just have a +1 Estus right out the gate. Again, these games are knowledge games, right? So, like, as long as you know things, you can absolutely just walk. You used a Firekeeper Soul. That's okay. That's okay. There are, I think, 4 in the overworld? Inthuffin, correct me on that. Are there 4 in the overworld? You can absolutely beat the game with a +3 or a +4 Firekeeper Soul. But absolutely hold on to them. You can get 2 pretty early. You can get 2 right at Undead Parish. I just grabbed one. Ow! I'm hot! And then you can kill a bunch of Firekeepers for other ones. 4 in the overworld? Okay. There are 4 in the overworld. And then the other ones drop from Firekeepers that you can feed to your Estus. Don't do it. Brother! Let's play a game. You catch. Your turn. No! I'm bad! Wait, no, I'm good. I'm godly. You got the one just underneath the bell gargoyles? Yeah, that's usually people's first one. And then you could take it to Anastasia and get a +1 flask. Which is just... a +1 flask is kind of too much at this point in the game. But I like having a +1 flask straight out the gate. You can go get the one from New Londo really easily and be in a good place. Whoops. Bye. Whoops. He just flew right over me. My camera did not like that, chat. Camera did not like that. Ow! Give me your... Let's see if this rat drops anything. No rat drop. Restart. The Dark Souls 1 parry. Dark Souls 1 is the best parry. Don't at me. I know it's ridiculously, like, it's the easiest parry in the series except for Demon Souls. But it's my favorite. So, more Firekeeper things don't pop. Give it to the lady. Yep. Yep. I mean, the 5 humanity is pretty nice. But being able to level up your Estus Flask is more important. Just because of the amount of... oh, I didn't mean to hit that guy. Just because, you know, you get so many of these Estus Flasks. Might as well make them as powerful as they can be. Get hot! Why is grape juice such a bad arm? This is not the Liza P. Pinocchio. You cannot throw with the best of them. Shower and skincare done. We're back. Welcome back. I'm actually going to wear my clothes. Is that alright, chat? I love clothes. I love clothes, chat. We're not going to be naked the entire time. Sorry. Ba with the ba, da bang, diggy diggy. I hope that's all we needed down here? No. No, of course not. No, of course not. Please die. I hate the naked hollows the most. Pinocchio has a freaking arm. He can throw with the best of them. It is insane how good throwables are in that game and how easy they are to use. But I guess you can't carry a lot of them unless you level up your assassin stat or something. I need to see if I can download Liza P onto my computer because that would be a good one to stream through. I'll be the Souls guy. There's not a million Souls streamers, are there? How are you with horror games? I love horror games. I am very easily scared. It depends. I've already played through Dead Space on here. I played Reanimal with Rook, actually. Rook, have you looked over that footage at all? I've watched a bit of it. I like it, but I haven't had the time. That's a good combo. Yeah, I love horror horror stuff, horror movies, horror books, but then I can't sleep. Then I can't go to bed. Don't do it. Okay, we're good. A little bit busy with art. I'm the same way. I've been busy with theater. The theatre. So I haven't been able to really look at it. I'm thinking... Also, I want to show my sister it. But I don't want it to be like we're just huddled next to my computer sharing headphones. So I'm probably going to upload it delisted. I'm going to upload the full thing delisted so I can watch it on the TV in the living room. And we can like have a notebook or something and like go, this is a part I thought was funny. This is a part I thought was interesting. This was a part I thought was fun. And that would be probably the clever way to do it. But God bless, no one's ever played it. You want to be on the big screen? I want you to be on the big screen. I want you to be on the silver screen. You're on the silver screen every single time I watch Tarzan. Alright. Give key. Need key. Thank you. I mean, we could get the chain set, but that's fine. You're fine. You're fine. Whatever. You're fine. Did you know that Merchant was there, Cobalt? You're playing on the big screen right now? Ooh, you're watching me on TV? I really like looking at my analytics and seeing how people watch me on phone or on computer or on TV. I always think TV is really funny. You know the Merchant? Yeah? Good. He sell key. Key is important. You'll see why key is really important. You seem like you know this game well. You're probably gonna see my... Yes, this is one of my favorites. I play this game very much. It has about a... I usually have like a yearly pilgrimage to my Dark Souls game. And I'll beat it a couple of times and then leave it alone. The fastest I've ever beaten this game was in 4.5 hours. Which is not speedrun, but it is fast for me. But this is a slow run. So, is there a guy to sell stuff? You're very much newbie. I wouldn't say I'm an expert in this game. It's not like I know a lot of stuff. But actual mechanical skill, I'm not that good. I'm decent. I am decent at the video game. Yeah, there is a guy to sell stuff to, but he's really inconvenient to get to. It's really late in the game, and you have to sell him stuff one at a time. It kind of sucks balls, actually. It's horrible. It's horrible. Alright. Yep. Roll catch. Oh, that could have been bad. I could have just thrown myself off the edge there. Yep. Very nice. Okay. There are some bonfires that you kind of want to have kindled. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's good stuff. Oh, that's good stuff. You can deal with horrible, you just like clean inventories. Amen. What's your favorite Black Knight weapon? Definitely the Black Knight Ultra Greatsword. I'm a big fan of the Black Knight Ultra Greatsword. After that is probably the Black Knight Sword. Big fan of greatswords. I'm not typically a huge fan of Ultra Greatswords, but the Black Knight Ultra Greatsword just does it for me. It's the first weapon I ever beat the video game with. I remember one time when I was fighting Ornstein and Smo, you love the axe. I never get the axe enough. The axe only has one opportunity to drop, and it's in the stupid catacombs. So I never get it to drop, and then I just never really get to use it. I think I've gotten to use it in Dark Souls 3, and it was fun there. But it is so hard to get it to drop in 1. I remember the first time I played through this game, I had a friend who knew more about the game than me. And he was telling me that I need to, you know, when I fight Ornstein and Smo, I need to be at least fast rolling and I need a fast weapon. And up until that point, I'd been wearing the full Stone Guardian set with the Black Knight Ultra Greatsword. So when I tried it, I immediately died. You did a secret that's probably... What secret did you do? I love secrets. See, like, now I have one humanity up there in the corner. We can zoom in into that little one humanity, right? No. That is because I've killed enough enemies for them to drop... No, my items! A humanity. It's a bridge secret. It's a bridge secret. I love secrets. This game is so chock full of them. Dead. Dying. Dead. Good. I hate that guy. Alright, so the key is important. The residence key. Did you buy the residence key? Because you can buy this here, or you can find this here. So what's that number up? Yeah, that's how many humanity you have. I have one. So there's two major distinctions. This is called hard humanity. It's humanity you pop to increase the counter. The one in the corner is soft humanity. That is, that's humanity that's already been popped or picked up. And soft humanity is used to turn you human and kindle bonfires. Hard humanity can full heal you and increase your humanity counter. You don't know what the resin stuff does? It coats your weapon in lightning, which is going to be a really important thing in a little bit. I'm going to show you why that matters. There's a very good reason. Oh, the numerity. Correct. Murdering a bunch of guys somehow give you humanity. You're taking it from them. They're leaking it so much that when it splashes on you, it soaks into your beautiful skin. Don't do it. Yep, right. Oh, yeah, right in the goose. Yep, that's gotta hurt. I think you're confusing that with blood. They leak both. There's a hole in them. There's a hole in them. Where's your hole? Where's your hole, woman? Do you see that? No, not really. It's on her chest. There's like a gnarled sign on them. That's the dark sign. It leaks their humanity. Phrasing. Yep, they weren't using it. I'm borrowing it. I'm not gonna give it back though. Hey man. Ow. This is so much easier with a shield. Okay. I mean, I probably have a shield. Quick sippy cup. Trick for parrying Black Knights. Watch the hand, not the sword. Once the hand is coming down on you, hit the parry button. It works most of the time. 90% of the time, it works 100% of the time. The 10% of the time it doesn't work, well, at least you'll get another opportunity. Same tip for guarding against them in basketball. These guys must be really good at basketball. They're really tall. Or maybe the character you're playing is just really short. Cool. He didn't drop the sword, though, which is less than cool. Yeah, we're good. We'll go on to Taurus Demon. I'm pretty confident. Famous last words. You don't have good reflexes no more. You've never gotten a parry off. It's something that kind of clicks. I think, like, once you get the feel of it, it's a lot easier to pull off. You know what I mean? Ooh, large Titanite shards. That's a good find. Do you think basketball should have arena hazards? Like sharks? I really think basketball should have sharks. Could you guys imagine if basketball had sharks? Totally should, yes. I want basketball to have sharks now. Thank you for the arena hazards idea. Don't do it. Don't do it. you can time your blocks good, and that's really important too. The shield is incredibly important. Shield is the best in Dark Souls 1 and in Elden Ring. It never gets... I mean, I'm very glad they made the... Sorry, I got distracted by the big bowl man. I'm gonna turn him into a steak. I would like a good steak. How do we like our steaks, chat? This is a really important question. It determines whether or not you get invited to my wedding. Ow, don't step on me! Yeah. If water feature makes sense in golf, why not basketball? Amen. Amen. There should be sharks in basketball. Don't do it. You can make him jump off the edge. I got greedy. Anyways, that's why lightning is so important. Medium rare, amen. That's 1 plus 1. That's 1 plus 1 that's getting invited to the wedding. There's only going to be medium rare steaks. Victory achieved! Victory achieved! You defeated! It's the only sensible way to eat a steak. I'm seeing a lot of sensible ways to eat steaks in chat. I am seeing a lot of sensible. Medium well is the furthest you'll go. You like yours borderline burnt! Rare steak, I can deal with rare steak. I like pink in my steak, but borderline burnt is politely yet firmly getting asked to leave. I'm sorry.
Hello.
That's go eat a piece of charcoal.
I am Solaire of Astora.
I think Cobalt's just the closest.
Now that I'm undead,
is
I
the
have come
closest
this
to
great land,
Solaire.
birthplace of Lord Gwyn,
Wants to be
to
grossly
seek my
incandescent.
very own son.
Lovingly.
You find that strange? Well, it should.
Oh, no, it's okay, Cobalt. You beat so
I
many
get that.
Zelda games for me. You have to get in here. Get in here. Get in here, you rapscallion. I could never stay mad at you. I could never stay mad at you. Get in here.
Oh.
See, I fold like a house of cards
So
under
I'm
no
scared.
pressure. I make a boundary or I make a rule, and then I just immediately... more like gross. Yes, I would love
The
to be
way
your
I
friend.
see it, our fates appear to be intertwined.
Thank you, Solaire. I
In a
need more
land
friends.
brimming with hollows. Could that really be mere chance? So what do you
God,
say?
you can't
Why not
freaking
help
see
one
her.
another as well as
Yes.
me? This pleases me greatly. Well then,
That's not well done. That's congratulations.
we are amidst
Congratulations.
strange beings in a strange land.
Yep.
The flow of
Unfortunately,
time
we're not
itself
going to be
is
able to
convoluted,
summon anyone
with
because
heroes
Games for
centuries
Windows
old
Live is
phasing in and
dead.
out.
They
The
killed
very
Games for
fabric
Windows
wavers,
Live.
and relations shift. to
Looks
the
like a...
hero.
what's a
There's no
Tomberry?
telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact. But use this
I'm supposed to look like a
summon one
grape.
another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation.
I would
Of
love to
course, we are
engage in
not the
jolly
only ones
cooperation
engaged
with
in
you,
this.
Solaire.
But I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you miss it, you must be blind.
Tomberry is a monster from Final Fantasy. Okay, I haven't played any Final Fantasies. I played Final Fantasy Tactics. I should clarify that I've played Final Fantasy Tactics. Look at you. God, look at you. You can't see her. Okay, Grape Juice, let's get across this bridge. Look at how much we've done in 40 minutes compared to the hour of fisting the Asylum Demons. You remember a million that you're saying in this game is always being fake. You would play Final Fantasy Tactics? It's one of my mom's favorites. She used to play it on the PlayStation in the living room when I was but a wee lad, and I'd watch her play it. Which was funny because we weren't allowed to have magic, like at all. No magic in the house. We weren't allowed to watch Barney, or we weren't allowed to watch, or we weren't allowed to read Harry Potter. But we could have Final Fantasy Tactics, I guess. That was magic that was allowed. We got a juice! Oh! You long doubted this game having any illusory walls at all? Bizarre mentality? It's a fundamental Christianity thing. It's a fundamental Christianity thing. To be fair to my mother, it wasn't her rule. And she was allowed to play Final Fantasy Tactics because of it was like grandfathered in. She would play it when she was but a youngin in Sweden. So it was carried with her from there. But like if it was up to like my grandmother, nope. 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 That's why I had to read Serenity, the Christian manga. I actually wrote a script. Did I? I'm working on a script. I haven't touched it in a while because I've convinced myself I hate it. So I think if I leave it alone for a little bit, I'll come back to it and start writing my script. You got kicked out of daycare for a dumb person. You were playing some... Yep, Magic the Gathering. I couldn't play Yu-Gi-Oh! Alright, Jake, this is our hero. This is the hero of our story. Legally distinct Violet Beauregard named Grape Juice. She's the mascot of our grape juice company. She's the mascot of our grape juice company. And she's about to save the world. Okay, I'm gonna do a skip. I'm not gonna go under the bridge. I don't care. I don't like under the bridge. Under the bridge sucks. There's rats. I don't have poise yet, and rats ignore, so this is just post turning violet. Exactly. But legally distinct. I have no connection to Roald Dahl, the Roald Dahl family, or Willy Wonka. What was it, Inthafen? What was the joke you made? I'm gonna steal it. You know of the thing under the bridge? Yeah. Oh, well... Make hot. Thank you. Make hot. So, how you guys doing? Come here often? Billy Bonky and his taffy factory. Thank you. Thank you for Billy Bonky and his taffy factory. Cool. Cool. Now we don't have to worry about him. Wants to say Taffy Resort? I do love Taffy Resort. That's pretty awesome. Would you guys go to a Taffy Resort? How are we feeling about Taffy Resorts? Get that out of here. Get that out of here. Get that all out of here. I don't want it. Okay. I don't know. Taffy Resort, actually, the more I think about it, the more it scares me. What would you find at a Taffy Resort? Backstab. Backstab. I mean, the taffy at Silver Dollar City is enough for me. I've never been to Silver Dollar City. I've never been to Branson. I've never been to Silver Dollar City. I've never been to Missouri. That's a lie. I've been to the state. I have been to the state. Is Branson in Missouri? Taffy is hit and miss. Branson is such a thing. What does that mean? Is Branson owned by, like, Christians? And I've never been to Boston in the fall. Again, my dream, chat, my dream, the dream, chat, is to get a bunch of random VTubers and have them perform a bunch of VeggieTales songs with me. That's the dream. That's the dream, chat. We'll have a VeggieTales revival album. In Missouri. In Missouri. I just feel like every summer we would have a bunch of people go, I'm going to Branson. And I'm like, okay, I don't know what's there. Boats? Johnny Cash impersonators? I think there's a Johnny Cash impersonator at Branson, right? Or is that Silver Dollar City in Utah? You might, but you're not much for porn. That would be fun. Do a synthesizer. Learn how to play a synthesizer. Dolly Parton has a thing in Branson? Girlfriend say yes to VeggieTales. We do love VeggieTales in chat. You missed a thing that happened? What happened? What did you do? They have Lamberts near... What on earth is a Lamberts? Ow. It sounds like it's like a misspelling of Lamborghini. Sorry, I'm not paying attention to this guy. He's kind of rocking me for it. Yeah, no. Let's talk over it, buddy. Miranda Lamberts, famous country singer. You got to relive your high school years? What, a couple dozen people at once? What does that mean? Did I get the sword, guys? Did I get the sword? No, I didn't get the sword, so nothing matters. Lambert throws rolls at you and it's great? What does that mean? You gotta perform the Bean song from Lord of the Beans. I don't remember the Bean song. I gotta be honest. I don't remember the Bean song, chat. I don't remember the Bean song. I like the Lord of the Rings music. I like the Lord of the Rings music. Has anyone seen... die, please. Die, please. Has anyone seen Clamavi de Profundis? Lambert's is that place. Uh-oh. You've helped Jake remember. It's like 2 verses, but it's in your vocal stems. Well, put the verses in chat and see if they make... Ah! We have to roast this pig, chat. Ah! They should have put the pig in... They should have put the pig... The pig should have been in Smash Bros. They throw rolls at you for to catch? Pig. Hey, watch out for that pig. Thanks, chat. There's a wild boar in your area. I think you can parry the pig. I think you can parry the pig. We're just gonna roast the pig. Anybody feeling like bacon? Ham hock? God, I can go for it. Yeah, that pig. This pig. I'm not gonna kill it yet because I wanna I wanna He looks like Pumbaa. I wanna show you something janky. Come here. I wanna show you something janky. You can do that. You can do that little bit of jank. For some reason, if you're above him and you drop off and do a plunging attack here, freaking murks him. It counts. Does a plunging attack on him. I don't get it. Game doesn't work, but you can do that. Getting at, does the pig respawn? Pig is perma-dead. Pig is perma-dead, does not respawn. Only it's charged though, and it just pushes it away. Huh. You can parry its charge. Getting ads for wild boars in my area. Guys, there's wild boars in my area. Yeah, no pig hat, unfortunately. We did not get the pig hat. I hate you. I freaking hate you. Don't take out a cool sword. What you can also do, so this is alluring skulls. The pig is drawn to alluring skulls. So what I think you're supposed to do is drop an alluring skull into either the fire, so it burns itself to death, or you drop it right underneath you, and then you drop on its head and insta-kill it. But I wouldn't think of that, so I just drop on its head jank style. So much of Dark Souls' design was making you mad with ranged enemies. Yep. There's a finite amount of pork in the Souls world. Correct. Every pig you kill is a permanent dead pig. You're terribly sleepy and must go to bed. Good night. Well, thank you for hanging out. I hope you had fun. And thanks for watching me struggle to kill a silent demon for over an hour. Always love having you in chat, Seraph. Sleep well. No. You're good up there. Boys' locker room. God, these guys suck when you don't have boys. I needed to go back anyways. I was getting greedy. I used up all my Estus flasks being stupid. He just sent me back. It is a rule of Dark Souls that if you're human, you're gonna die really soon. Don't feel bad it took you 3 days to kill the bell gargoyles. I will never feel bad. And also, that makes sense. For a first-time playthrough, that absolutely makes sense. It makes total sense to take multiple days to get to the bell gargoyles. This game is very slow. It's very slow, and it's very methodical, and it's very lovely. Oh, I'm not parrying! Sam Harry got... Oh, good night, Baritone. It was lovely to see you again. I hope you had fun. And I'm glad you enjoyed your show. Those guys are probably not going to fall out. Probably. We'll see. We'll see. Did he drop something? No. I'm hoping for Titanite shards. I'm not probably going to get that lucky, but I am hoping for Titanite shards. Yeah, no running away, Dick. You're dead. Oops, you're dead, idiot. No! No! We need poise, chat. I need poise. Oh, I died in the corner. That's really sad. Corner death. Okay, fine. Such a poiser. Whoa! Pun police in chat. Send him to the penitentiary. You have the joy of waiting to find a dragon scale. What are you using it for? A dragon scale for what weapon? Did you get the Drake sword? Guys, was I gonna kindle the bonfire back there and then never did? Is that something that I was gonna do and I just forgot to do so? Big if true. Real. Ye the bridge sword. The Drake sword is very interesting. Its fall off must be studied. I don't know why it's so strong in the first half of the game, and in the second half it's just bad. I don't know why. I don't know how. I mean, it doesn't have any scaling, but its fall off is legendary. The Drake sword helped noobs. Yep, it is a really strong disc 1 nuke. Really, it's what helped you beat the Bell Gargoyles. It's really strong straight out the gate. It is really strong straight out the gate. I don't know why it falls off so much. Drake sword has best sword until it isn't. That's really true. It is like ridiculously strong. Its fall off must be studied. It's legendary. Yep. Oh, this idiot's dead. He's so stupid. This idiot's dead. Yeah, embarrassing. Embarrassing show. I hate the rapier one so much. Actually, I hate poking movesets, and those guys are the pokiest men on the planet. Oh, a little bit of tinnitus. I needed a little bit of tinnitus tonight. In my right ear. That's lovely. You even found out that online the people were shooting arrows at the tail, so you did that. Yes, it is the correct way to get the Drake sword. It is the correct way to get the Drake sword. I love the way you line up the head for that second swing. It's just so much fun. Dead. Freaking dead. Idiot. You figured there was some proper way? Nope. Nope. Try cutting the tail when the thing is on the bridge. Nope. 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 Stupid. Bad. You gotta shoot the tail off. Yes, it feels jank, but I'm pretty sure it's the intended way to do it. Was to kill the dragon? No, unfortunately, the only way you can kill the dragon is by beating it to death on the bridge. Because eventually, it was a thing. You could actually kill the dragon by shooting it to death. Which is similar to how you kill the dragons in Demon Souls. But they actually did a patch. I think it was like 1.6 or 1.7, where the dragon will heal itself after a certain amount of arrows fired. You can leave it at about 1/3 of its health left, and then it will start healing. Very bad patch. Very stupid, because the dragon is not meant to be played with. It does not have a good moveset. It's a very dumb dragon. If I ever kill it on this run, which I will probably attempt to do, I will show you why that sucks. It's very stupid. I don't know why they did that. If you try to shoot it to death, it will heal itself. It doesn't have a lot of health, if I remember correctly, the Hellkite Drake. I think it's somewhere in the 3,000 or 4,000. But it's still too much. It is still too much. How are we feeling? Moonlight Butterfly, yes or no? Moonlight Butterfly, yes or no? I feel like Moonlight Butterfly. We could knock out Moonlight Butterfly. Technically, the tail is perfect in cut range when it's on the bonfire room, when the tail is next to the sunburn statue. The only problem is that there's literally no way to be in that area when the drake's still there. Yep. Inthafin is correct. Can Moonlight Butterfly be beat with melee? It can indeed. But I'm going to show you a cool little trick. I'm going to have someone else beat it. Of course, I also can throw fireballs. I will show you... I mean, it depends if it lives long enough. It can indeed be beat in melee, but it's annoying. It's annoying to get there. But you can kill it in melee. Also, this guy, Andre of Astora, is incredibly important. You're going to want to... cool little trick outsourcing? It is indeed. It is indeed.
Why not?
Okay, so this guy, first of all, teaches you hurrah. That's a fine gesture. He sells Titanite shards. Titanite shards, you need to level up your weapon to +5. He sells unlimited Titanite shards. So you can just buy all the Titanite shards you need from him and then level up any weapon you want. Yeah, it's really important to get your weapon to +5, I think, straight out the gate. It is so important to level up your weapon to +5 straight out the gate. Pick any weapon you want, get it to +5, and then suddenly it's way better. Unfortunately, we can't use the Demon's Great Hammer yet, so we're just going to level up the Morning Star. I think we're going to... It takes 9 Titanite shards to get a weapon to +5. I'm not going to follow my own advice. Get it to +2 and be good for that. That's going to be really important once the Drake Sword starts to fall off. Castus Run win? Castus is not a bad weapon, isn't it? Am I misremembering that? Is the Castus a bad weapon? Pretty sure it's fine. You can beat the game with any weapon. This is a true fact. It just some make it easier than others. That's not bad damage. That's not bad damage. And it's not the greatest weapon, yeah. I'm wondering if I'm gonna get the greatest weapon. Let's hope. Some reason this guy cannot hit you if you're back here. You remember this guy? Yep. There's a bunch of them. There's a bunch of them. I like them. I don't know why they never came back. Yeah. Let me get a quick sippy. Yep. Nope. Not on my head. Thank you. Our Redeeming List is the greatest attack. You managed to get Belvar. It's fine. It's not, like, it's not great, but it can take you through the game. It's a fine quality weapon. The best thing about it is that it buffs your resistances, but again, that kind of just makes you poison for longer. You like Belvar Axe? It's fun. Yeah, it's a fun weapon. I think the Gargoyle Halberd is better, but that's just because I think halberds are a better weapon. Halberds are better in this game than most weapons. Halberd is Halberd is the weapon that I took to the end in the first playthrough. Halberd and a Black Knight Ultra Greatsword were the weapons I took to the very end of the game in my first playthrough of this game. The Halberd is very, very, very good, and it has a funny glitch when you use it in swamps. Didn't get Gargoyle Halberd. Do you have regular Halberd? I think the regular Halberd is better than the Gargoyle Halberd. So, but the Gargoyle Halberd is better than the Gargoyle Axe. And Gargoyle is a hard word to say multiple times in a row very fast. Difficult word to say. Gargoyle. No. I hate these trains. Don't you run into Sif at some point out here? Yes, you do. But we're not heading that way. We are not heading that way. Your first playthrough, you started as deprived and never unequipped the club. That's the fastest playthrough I ever did. The fastest playthrough I ever did was a +15 club into the Dragon's Tooth +5. It is a really good way to beat the game. I hate these trees. They take very little damage for some reason. They take very little damage for some reason. But there's a very important ring down here that we'll get. I think I'm going to kill Moonlight Butterfly first and then go get the ring. I think that would be intelligent. Does this weapon do strike or pierce in this game? Strike. Perfect. That's exactly what I needed. Illusory Wall! Illusory wall. Hiding bonfire. Yep, there's an illusory wall here. It hides a bonfire. Illusory wall. They didn't put a message there. Because they didn't want you to find it. Yep, it's a really useful bonfire if you're going after the Goliath over here. That's one that I knew was going to get people. That is one, I did not know about that one for a couple of playthroughs. Especially because it's not easy to see. It is not easy to see. Yep, you're dead, idiot. Stupid, big dumb knight. Let's go get the partisan. Die, weird snake thing. Did it drop an egg firmifuge? No, did not drop an egg firmifuge. Don't do it. You kind of like this area for a bit of grinding. It's really good if you got a Morning Star, because you can kill these guys. We are no longer non-partisan. Wow, you guys are punny today. I don't like it. I kind of hate it. What's up with the puns? Do we immediately switch to the Elite Knight set? Is that what we're gonna do? Elite Knight! Such a sexy armor set. It's one of the most iconic armor sets in game. Any game ever, video game armor set. Elite Knight set. IMO. IMO. It's the John Dark Soul armor. Don't do it! Okay, this is annoying. I hate this set. Oh, I could set them on fire, could I not? They gotta dislike that. They're trees. How did I miss both of them? They don't take as much damage. Yep, New Vegas Ranger set, the Master Chief, Samus. But you know, I've never beaten New Vegas. A Fallout game might be a good game to stream, actually. That might be fun. John Dark Soul outfit is good protection. It's also, yep, it is just straight up a good armor set. How fat do we get? Are we gonna fat roll? Oh, you know we fat rolling, chat. You know we fat rolling. New Vegas is totally worth it to beat. That would be a good one to stream. That would be a good one to stream. I have never actually beaten it. I'm bad at finishing open world games, unfortunately. I just, it's not that I get bored, per se. There's just so much game. And it really... Ooh! Many meaningful decisions, and a satisfying ending. I do know there's like 6 endings or something stupid like that. Kind of like BioShock 2, which I do need to play through the BioShock games on here. BioShock's one of my favorite series. I do need to play through the BioShock series. Yeah, we're probably just gonna wear the tattered cloth sets now. BioShock games are good. You got good taste in games, Jake. Cold is right. You got good taste in games. Except Infinite, that is a normal opinion. Did you suggest Satisfactory? Yes, I think you did. That could be a good one because of that open, how do you say, openness of it. Making a factory, getting stupid about it. I thought Infinite was fine. It suffers a lot from being too much of a first-person shooter game. Also, we summoned me. I am now in the game. I'm a witch, though. I'm not a witch, I'm your wife. It's open world, but it has a goal. It has a goal? Infinite needed... I like what it's trying to do, I just wish it went balls to the wall harder. And it absolutely needed body horror. They had so much good concept art of the universe people merging together. Infinite is confident, but wow, it pisses you off, and that's the greatest in it. Yep. It's like fine. It's got decent gameplay. It's a good first-person shooter, but it just like it misses the mark on so many things that BioShock does well. I'd much prefer BioShock 1, which kind of sucks balls to play lovingly, but is something awesome. It does what it needs to do. Kill it, Beatrice. Okay, she's having a little bit of trouble. Yep. Get it. Yep, here it comes. So this is how you kill it in melee. This is how you kill it in melee. It will eventually land on the bridge. No, no, don't hit it with your staff! Ma'am, what are you doing? Oh, watch out. Int build, everybody. She is an intelligence build. You have a weak showing so far. God, we both got hit by it. I walked into that. Okay, she killed it. We're good. She killed it. We're okay. It's dead. You're okay. Bye. Thanks for the help. Anyways, that's how I usually beat the butterfly. Yep. She just needs a little bit of time. Do you have to be human to summon? Indeed you do. You have to be human to see summon signs unless you cast the spell Guidance. But I don't know if Guidance allows you to see NPC summon signs. It's safer to be human. And this is important because we open up the Watchtower Basement Key. Watchtower Basement Key. Very big deal. Everybody loves a Watchtower Basement Key. Watchtower Basement Key. Okay, what? How much strength do we need to two-hand the Demon Greyhammer? That's so gonna make us immediately medium roll, and I'm gonna be pissed off about that. I'm gonna be so mad. Hold with both hands. I don't even know if we have... it's a medium roll even when we have all this... big sad. But at least we get to see Grape Juice's brilliant purple body. Hello, ma'am. The hero of our story. The hero of our story. Okay, let's go... What way am I going? Ah, secret way. I'm gonna go get an item that's really gonna help us out, chat. Looking a bit green around the cheeks. Yeah, she got juice. She got juice. Go get Havel's ring? Yeah, that's what we're gonna do next. Purple body with the sickly green. Die, tree. This is gonna be silly. This is gonna be a silly item to beat the game with. It's gonna be hard to see the screen sometimes. I'm not feeling great about that. Please don't kill me. Okay. We're gonna burn this tree down. These enemies are very weird. They have unused attack animations. I don't know why they went unused. I think FromSoft decided that they would rather them be like weird roadblocks that you barely even see rather than explicit enemies. I mean, fair. Fair. Most people don't know this part of the... Yep, dead. Yeah, no Tranquil Walk in peace, please. Thank you. Oh, how much damage? How much health do you have left? The stone sword get was a pretty big deal. That's a pretty cool weapon to get. Unfortunately, it's a quality weapon and not what we're looking for. Dead. Stupid frog, right? That's the way to farm out green blossoms, which boost stamina recovery. These are the only enemies in the game that drop them, I think. And this is the only place they spawn in, so... And then frog rays never return. Very weird enemy. They just never come back. I don't know why. Alright. Let's go get our favorite tool. Wolfering. Bye! I'm gonna run. I don't want to fight any of the trees. I'm gonna just run past them. Maybe. Out of me way. Ah! Why? The jump button is on the B, the jump, the B. B does a jump when you press it too fast after sprinting. I don't want to sprint and jump. I want to just run. But if you press it too, now we're all shriveled. Our beautiful purple body is all gone. We've been juiced. Oh, that delicious juice all over the floor. All because I was greedy and wanted to run past them instead of hitting them twice with a hammer. Freshly squeezed. Freshly squeezed. I'm so mad that... I'm so mad, chat, that we medium roll. Even with only carrying the hammer. That is just messed up. It's evil, actually. It is incredibly gross and evil. Bye. Bye. Hate you. Bye. The wolf ring increases our poise by 40, which means even while we're naked, we'll have 40 poise. 40 poise is a really important number for Dark Souls 1 PvP. You want to sit around 41 poise. That is the golden number for Dark Souls 1 PvP. That's a hammer for demons, not for people. Yeah, but I got so much strength. I got so much strength. Okay. Soul of a proud knight. Soul of a nameless soldier. Soul of a nameless soldier. Soul of a lost undead. Soul of a lost undead. I'm here to level up my stuff. Alright, now we're just gonna have to press the X button a bunch and hope for the best. I've been making a lot of that sound trilling, I guess. That's a trill. I don't know where that vocal stem came from. I've just been trilling. Straight up trilling. Use these? That's not what they're for. You're supposed to keep them until the end of the game. That's, let me tell you, the first time I played through, I picked up every soul and did not use them until I went to Anor Londo. I had like 60-something soul of a lost undead. It took forever to pop my way through them. This is a good amount of souls. This would probably level up our weapon to +5. Sorry. Raptors could do some trills, probably. I just don't know why I've started doing it. I don't know where the I don't know where the sound. Yes, give him the divine.
Well, thanks for that. You've made a fine decision. You soon shall see.
Alright, give him that. Now he can make blessed weapons, which is important. You want to make blessed weapons when you're going into the catacombs. The catacombs. But I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm not gonna worry about it. The catacombs is for babies. Babies and cowards. We don't need to worry about the catacombs for a while. 800 souls per level! Sure! That's awesome! I love that for us. Are blessed weapons good otherwise? Depends if you're a faith build. If you're a faith build, they can be pretty good. But, I think crystal weapon or magic weapons are considered better. But if you're a faith build, yeah. Usually they're not. They're pretty build dependent. I think if you're playing a faith build, a lot of the time it's better to rely on lightning. Just because of how ridiculous lightning damage is. Ow! But you see, I poised that. Big poise hours in chat. Boing. Get this out of here. I didn't mean to kick you. I didn't want to kick you. I thought I was swinging again. You can parry that guy for some reason. I don't know why, but you can parry him. Oh, there's a Titanite shard I didn't have to buy. Also, he drops 800 souls, which is another Titanite shard. That's the fire soul, the one you pop. Yeah, that's rough. Sorry, that's rough. But there are more in the game. It doesn't, I mean, it doesn't tell you. I don't think it does. They don't tell you what they're used for. Oh no, it does say boost power of Estus Flask. Each Firekeeper is a corporeal manifestation of her bonfire, and a draw for the humanity which is offered to her. Her soul is gnawed by infinite humanity, and can boost the power of precious Estus Flasks. It can be used to gain humanity and restore HP at the cost of losing the Firekeeper's soul to reinforce the Estus Flasks. Tooltip was misleading. Oh, you thought, like, you popped it? If you popped it, you would boost the power of Estus Flasks? Yeah, that is rough. It doesn't tell you that you need to take it to a Firekeeper to boost. That is more than fair. That is more than fair. You know, we didn't talk to Petrus. We didn't talk to Petrus of Thurland. Reinforced Estus Flask. Okay, that'll be good. We don't have a lot of health. We don't have a lot of health, so it's not that big of a deal. Not that big of a deal. We don't have a lot of health. Let's talk to Petrus real quick.
Hello.
Nope. Sorry, I'm bothering you.
Hello there. I realize that I have requested that we retain our distance, but I also want you to know that it is not meant in ill will. Here, take this as a token of peace. No, go ahead. It's for you.
I love tokens of peace. We got a copper coin.
Oh my.
Wow.
You again.
We love that copper coin.
I know. How about this? I have to await my companions here anyway. So what if I were to teach you some miracles?
Why are her lips
Would
green?
that please you?
Yes.
Very well. Then first, a covenant with the gods.
Umbasa. Umbasa. Demon Souls, good game, chat. Covenant established.
Now, let me share my miracle.
I'm not here for your miracles.
Their ultimate effectiveness will be determined by your efforts and your faith.
Learn gesture. Shrug. Okay. That's my favorite gesture in any Souls game, and it never comes back. I'm really mad that it never comes back. Why did they get rid of this beautiful gesture? Should have come back. Should have been in Elden Ring. They put a bunch of Dark Souls 1 gestures in Elden Ring, and they didn't bring back, well, what is it? Or, shrug. They hate me. They hate you. They hate all of us, actually. They're cowards. They're fools. They're frauds! Not yet. Not yet. You think your game is bugged? In what way? In what way is your game bugged? How did you bug your game? Okay, poised through it. Fair. Poised through it. When you tried to use the resin, your dude did the shrug animation. Ah! Did you try to do it on the Drake sword? Did you try to pop resin on the Drake sword? Because there are certain weapons that cannot be buffed. They are unbuffable. Usually they already have an elemental damage on them, but sometimes it's just weapons that require, like the dragon scale weapons, they cannot be buffed. Unless you use a method called tumble buffing, which we're not going to do. We're not going to tumble buff that. Sorry. Mostly because I don't know how. I would show it off if I knew how to. I don't like the boys' locker room. Okay, let's go get this guy. Cross your fingers, hope for Channeler's Trident. Channeler's Trident! Oh, no Channeler's Trident. Big Sag. Big Sag. Game sucks. Send it back to the store. You think you know how to tumble buff in Dark Souls 2? You learned it from Yimfa? Yep. I wonder if Yimfa ever does a tumble buff in this one. I don't know why they call it tumble buffing. I mean, you were holding one, you could have just asked him to loan it to you. Yeah, I know, I wanted it. But I guess he didn't want to share. Guy's a jerk and a coward. I wanted to borrow the Channeler's Trident. I feel like I would have been a good candidate for the Chandler Bing. Chandler Bing from Friends. Yeah, shut up. You're free.
Thank you. Yes, sincerely.
I like this guy's
I am
voice.
Knight Lautrec of Kari. I truly appreciate this. And I guarantee a reward. Only later.
Talk again.
Yes, very sorry. Your reward will have to wait. I've just been freed. Allow me some time.
What, does he talk creepy like? I don't know. He looks really trustworthy, don't you think? He looks pretty trustworthy. Trustworthy guy. He's definitely your best friend. And freeing him will have no unintended consequences. I do know that this game, you think you got locked up for a reason? Why? Because he talks like that? That's profiling. That's profiling. You shouldn't profile. What I did read that this game doesn't have, like, Japanese voice acting. It doesn't have a Japanese version. Like, it only has the English voice acting. So, for the voice actors, they have to deliver their lines in a certain kind of way so that Japanese players can get the general feel of what the person is doing, not only through the subtitles, but the general tone of voice. So that's why Dark Souls has this kind of, like, stereotype of all the characters having to talk like this. And then they'll end a sentence with... and that's kind of like... Yes, yeah, that's why Dark Souls... most of the voice actors are not voice actors, but actual British stage actors. They are mostly stage actors that are asked by Miyazaki himself to do the voice acting. I think that's really cool. That's an awesome way to do it. And it's really esoteric. It's a bizarre way to find your voice actor. So a lot of them are mostly stage performance. Inthafen, tell the Egon story. Tell the Egon story in chat from Elden Ring. Egon Elden Ring. Gargoyle. These guys are also really weak to it. Curse you, Bale! I will riddle your rotten hide. I love that guy. Egon's good guy. A true Drake warrior if ever there was. I'm gonna die. I'm emulating Egon too much. I'm gonna lose my leg. Okay. Hold still. Hold still, you stupid thing. Yep, this is a problem. Chat, I've noticed a problem. We are very slow. We are very slow. We have one pine resin. We'll be good. We'll have one more pine resin. And kind of dead. This is true. But we can rectify that by coming back to life. It is a temporary problem. It's a temporary issue. Starting at either Andre's Bonfire or Firelink Shrine is fine for gargoyles, I think. Switch off the funny hammer. Unfortunately, it's the only thing we're going to use for the rest of the run. And now I'm wiser. I'm older and wiser. I died. I came back. The demon hammer is the only thing we're going to use for the rest of the run. So even if it gets us killed, Bop it up, bop. I mean, I could probably make my life easier if I took a detour, but I want these guys dead. So we're not going to take a detour immediately. This guy's problematic. One of the big problems is that we're trading. We're trading a lot, and we're very naked. You sound like... You sound like what? the homeowners association? What do you mean? Okay, Egon's voice actor was new to video game voice acting and was initially confused after recording the victory lines because they moved onto death lines, and he was like, but we didn't just win. And they were like, yeah, but it's a game, you can lose too. And he was like, wow, that puts video games as an art form in a whole new light. Terribly paraphrased. Thank you. I just love that idea that he's like, wait, didn't we just win? And it's like, yeah, but you can also lose. And he's like, oh my god, that's crazy. Maybe video games are art. And he was out of commission for a week afterwards because he gave it his all. Because he's a king and a god. Okay. I didn't mean to jump. I want to get at your butt. Can you do something funny? Okay. Yeah. Give tail! I don't think we're gonna get tail, chat. No tail. When they want, what do you mean when they want that guy dead? Does the homeowners association, does the homeowners association often send assassins? Damn, Mar. Oh. Okay, I was preparing to get hit there and I didn't get hit, so I preemptively said ow for a hit that. All right, dead. Ooh. Ooh. Oh dear. Oh dear. New hat. Oh dear. New hat. New hat. We should have voted Dex, so it would have been a sexy weapon for the run. I love, actually, I probably would have done the Baldur's Side sword if we did Dex into the Painting Guardian sword. That's probably what would have happened if we did Dex. Baldur's Side sword into Painting Guardian sword. Unfortunately, you're just gonna have a big hammer in your screen the entire time. You can't freaking see! We're just gonna bonk things. We're gonna bonk things hard. But this is the weapon for the rest of the run, is this Demon's Great Hammer. We're gonna have to get, I don't know if we're gonna get 46 strength. Maybe. Maybe if we want to use a Great Shield. 3 days to beat and B2 shots him. But that's because I have knowledge. I have knowledge. And a Lamborghini sitting in my freaking garage because I have knowledge. What's that copy pasta? What's that whole joke? Knowledge. Yep, I have a big as Inthafen so carefully put it. You had a Glock in your Rari? That's is that the Family Guy one? Peter Griffin?
I am Oswald of Kareem, the Paul.
Did anybody watch Oswald the did anybody watch Oswald the
Cometh out to confess.
Octopus? Does anybody know what I'm talking about when I say Oswald the Octopus? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Nothing good. All we got is trash in here. This is trash. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Thank you. Bye. Yeah, he's only human to commit a sin. You're excited for the inevitable Gun Souls playthrough? We will indeed play Gun Souls. That will happen. I'm excited for that as well. Oh, the boys! Hello, men. Hold still, right there. Yeah, that's good. You don't know Oswald? Nah, that makes sense. It was on Noggin. Did anybody watch Noggin growing up? How many of y'all seen Happy Appy on Noggin? Are we big Happy Appy fans? You'll be your faithful rumble pack for gun locations. I really appreciate that, because I don't know where they are. I know where one is. The hammer jump scared me. I thought it was like a spider coming down the screen. I was like, what the freak is that? No, it was just my stupid hammer filling up the screen because of the camera. Dumb. It's a dumb weapon. It's dumb. I ain't got nothing. Well, I'm sorry. I would be your rumble pack if I wasn't at rehearsals. I try to pop in when I'm backstage, but it's really hard. I wanna help so much. It sucks. It sucks because I wanna see your reactions to my favorite video game. I wanna see you play my favorite video game, but I'm always like, unfortunately, I have prior engagements for some reason. It sucks balls. I'm sorry, Cobalt. Hammer. You gotta watch Noggin. You was on Sesame Street, Sailor Moon, and Nickelodeon game shows. We're getting to 99 strength? Probably not. Probably not. I'm actually gonna start leveling endurance because I freaking hate mid-rolling. I'm sorry. I hate it. I hate it. We're probably not getting to 99 strength, though. That is a lot of souls, and I couldn't be bothered. I couldn't be bothered. I mean, I could go defeat the mid-roll right now. Mid-roll, more like mid-roll. It's actually perfectly fine to beat the video game with. It's just that I don't have a lot of armor, and I don't have a shield, which makes mid-roll much more tolerable. You can actually beat the entire game on fat roll. Of course you can, right? Of course you can. But, it's much better if you have a shield. It's much better if you have a shield. It's funny though, Cobalt, because I will try. We should flippy. Maybe, if we get that range. Imagine rolling. Wouldn't be me. Sometimes, you know, sometimes it doesn't work out. I'm actually not going to fix the mid-roll situation right now. I'm not gonna fix the mid-roll situation right now. We're going somewhere else. Not gonna fix it. We're gonna go somewhere. My bad. Not where I wanted to go, but we're fine. Oh, we need that anyways. We need that anyways. I forgot that we need that. So that worked out fine. Also, you do the VOD things on Twitch so you can still see me. Okay, perfect. That might be really good stuff to put on to go to bed to. Because I've been trying to find videos that are long enough that I don't have to wake up and put on another video. If you position really well, you simply never need to roll. Sun Tzu, yep, he should know a thing or two because he invented War and Dark Souls. He invented War and Dark Souls. Let me go up! Ah! No! I may not know how to operate an elevator. I may be unfamiliar with the mechanics of the elevator. Alright, let's try again. We at least have unlimited tries to get up this elevator. Unlimited tries to get up this elevator. Yes, very good. Alright. Perfect. I think this might be the best video game ever made, guys. I think this might be the best video game ever made. I'm gonna go on that hill. I'm gonna go on that hill and say I think this might be the best video game ever made. You can curl up and be an egg. Name another game that lets you curl up and be an egg. You can just egg it up. There's no other game that lets you do this. I know you're thinking. You're gonna disrespect Poppy Playtime like that? I've never played it. I've heard 5 sucks, or at least Markiplier thought it sucked. It's yet to make me as angry as Hollow Knight. Amen. I need to play Hollow Knight on here too. I know we have some Hollow Knight fanatics in chat. Some big Hollow Knighters. Oh yeah, that's a good shot. That's a good freaking shot. Yeah, don't judge me on that one. You're absolutely trolling. You folded under 0 pressure, Jake. You folded under 0 pressure. Yes, I understand you were trolling, don't worry. I understand that you like real games. Connoisseur games played by only the most discerning of taste. These guys hurt! I'm gonna get burned to death. You can go back to the asylum. There's no defending Poppy. He's it's not zero pressure. I do know that there was like some minor internet drama because Markiplier got really mad at Poppy's Playtime 5, and people got really mad at him for getting mad at Poppy's Playtime 5. And that is just like the most, I don't know, right? Like that's the most unemployed drama I can think of at the current moment. That's just really funny to me. How heavy are we? We're quite heavy, actually. This hammer is really heavy. How heavy is this hammer? How heavy is it? 22. That's very internet drama. Amen. Amen. I've been rewatching a lot of Markiplier stuff because I've been... Ah, no! Ah! Bad start. Bad RNG. I saw him put his hand out and I was like, yep, that's it. That's game over. That's the end, everybody. Wrap it up. We're going home. That's all. That's it. Thought you knew this game. Yeah, you felt it. Yeah, but I'm here to kill this guy. We're gonna kill this guy. This guy is also weak to lightning, but I used the last one to find red. Twice even! I'm really good at falling through the floor. It's my stupid fat body. Alright, move. Yeah, you're gonna fly up again? I shouldn't have sippy cupped there. Sippy cups are a really good invention. Especially because I tend to spill on myself. I don't use one. Maybe I should invest in a good sippy cup. And by that I mean like an adult water bottle. But I don't know. Maybe we'll get wacky with it. You never know. You never know with me. I'm so crazy. Yep. He doesn't have a lot of health. It's very nice that you can go back to the asylum and kill this guy, because everybody knew that you wanted to do that. Everybody knew that this guy was here. He doesn't do the same thing that Asylum Demon does. He's harder to get stuck in a loop. He's very dangerous though. He can and will one-shot us. So we gotta be careful with him. Unfortunately, I kind of just want to wail on him. Because he's not like the most exciting boss in the world. I would say the just because of the whole one-shot. One-shot mechanics. But at least he's not Demon Fire Sage. Whoa. I have to say, I don't know. I think his magic effects make more sense in this game than they do in remasters. Maybe I'm totally wrong about that. Maybe I'm like completely misremembering that and like have to like glasses. But I feel like it's easier to see where his magic is hitting. But I could also be wrong. Don't do it. Okay, that was really lucky. I think he could have killed us there. Don't do it. Oh my gosh. No. That attack is dumb. That's a bad attack. How dare they have a bad boss in this video game? Oh, yep. Yep. How dare they have a bad boss in this video game, chat? You're gonna see his magic effect tomorrow night when you come back here, now that you know you can. Yeah, he's kind of supposed to be a later game boss. I'm fighting him kind of early. But he's got a lot of RNG attached to him. That's what sucks. Like that. Like that. I didn't get the roll off when I touched the bottom, so that means I was stuck. That was stuck and I had to get hit. We're actually gonna do this number. We're gonna do this number and see. We're not gonna get him killed. Come on. See, that time he did not get it. Yeah. Yeah, that was a great throw. Great throw. That didn't do any damage. Oh, that didn't kill though. Don't do it again. He's really weak to bleed. Did you guys know that? Okay, is there any way that I can get to the point where I can have the hand? No, there's not. Ah, I should have gone. I should have gone and gotten Havel's ring. This would have made life so much easier, but I'm overconfident. You tried. Oh, that's sad. Big miss. Big miss for baby. And also, like, you take that much damage as fall damage every time. Stray Demon sucks! But that's okay. He's worth killing, mostly because there's stuff in here I want. And he blocks all the stuff in here I want. So we're gonna have to take him out. Don't forget about the doll. Yep, we're not gonna forget about the doll. We're here for the doll and other things. I kind of forgot the doll was here, but I was gonna pick up the doll. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this is good. The running attack is pretty good. That was a little bit greedy on my part. I totally could have died. But I didn't. So my hubris is rewarded. I will never die. No, you're good. Nervous. Yeah, and I don't know what I was on about. You actually can't really see his energy blasts. I was like, oh, you know, I think you can see them better in this game. No, I don't know what I was on about. You absolutely cannot see the energy blasts. I was just straight up lying. I don't know. I don't know what gave me that accursed thought that it was not real. I was like, oh, it looks good. Incorrect. Incorrect. Straight up wrong. How could I? Please. Please die. Greedy? Greedy? Greedy. Greedy. We got rewarded. We got rewarded for greed. You know what that means, chat. We are gonna live forever. Also, pick this up. Pick this up. Pick this up. You need this. Has anyone ever seen Faram? Did you guys... Okay. Has anyone ever played For Honor? How many people in chat have played For Honor? Are we big For Honor heads? I like For Honor. I'm not good at it, but sometimes I watch content creators play it. And one of the guys is Faram, which is a reference to Dark Souls 2. I think he used to do Souls content. But one thing that he did that I always really like is that whenever he's throwing out like a raw heavy or a raw unblockable, he always goes, I commit! And I really like that. I feel that. Hey, there's the doll. I feel that whenever I get greedy or whenever I just throw out a move that I know is going to get parried or punished, it's like, I commit. I commit to it. I am committing to it. This is what we're doing now. I am greedy. I am committing to this move. And it has honestly gotten me killed more than I'd like to admit. In every game, in any game, that mindset, because I am not as good at video games as Faram is. But it's always about trying, right? Please, I want to move roll so bad. Haven't played it, but if you did, you want to play Nobushi. Nobushi's fun. Nobushi's fun. She's one of the characters I play often. But she's apparently one of the most hated characters in that game. It's because of the bleed. It's because of the bleed and the pokes. She's very slippery, and she's very debilitating. And it can feel very, because she's a death by 1,000 cuts, it can feel like, oh, come on, you know, like, why am I dying? The damage stacks up really quick. And it doesn't, like, if you get killed by Raider, it's because you missed 2 parries and he killed you instantly. I just see Naginata, and it's so cool. That's why I play Sohai, even though he sucks. I love Sohai. He also has kind of a Naginata type weapon. That was bad. I poised it, though. He's gonna do the running stab. Didn't get the parry. Oh! I didn't realize he was gonna do the running stab. Cartoon! I love Cartoon. I mostly played Virtuosa when she came out. They pulled me back in for Virtuosa, and then I played my share of For Honor and deleted it. I like it, though. It's not a good game, but it's fun. It's more fun if you have a lot of friends to play customs with. That's one of the best things to do with it. But I have the fighting game curse. I don't know if you guys know, where I am mechanically more skilled than my friends and my immediate friend group. So nobody wants to play with me because I always end up winning. And it's not very fun to play with someone you never beat. However, I am not good enough to win online. So I am only good enough to win against my friends, but not good enough to win in an actual, like, online match. So it's like I have no one to play with. I either need to get way better and never play with my friends, or convince my friends to lose against me for about 2 hours. You had the exact same problem? Yeah. Yep. Ooh! Did you guys see that? Yep. I want that real bad. We're gonna have to get to one-handing the hammer, because I want this really bad. Shield of the Black Knights that wander Lordran. A flowing canal is chiseled deeply into its face. Long ago, the Black Knights faced the Chaos Demons, and were charred black, but their shields became highly resistant to fire. 95% resistant to fire. Is the shield good? You've been using the Black Knight shield is one of the better shields in the game. The Black Knight shield is one of the better shields in the game. It's all about the stability stat. Do you see the stability stat? Stability is how hard it is to knock it away. So a high stability stat is better. I think the heater shield you started out with is considered better than the Knight shield for its stability to weight ratio. But the Knight shield's fine. I mean, every shield's usable. The shields are really good in this game. Oscar's crazy! And fat rolling. Come on, man. Have some support. 5% chance to get the Black Knight shield. Yep. So we got lucky. We got lucky, chat. One time I went through here, this asylum, and I had 3 Black Knight swords. I ended up getting 3 Black Knight swords because I got one from the one in the parish, one from the guy up the stairs, and one in the canal. You thought stability was how much stamina you lost on the block? Yep. And the higher the number, the better. You're right. Stability is how much stamina you lose. But it's not counting you lose 62 stamina. It's weird. It's like it blocks 62% of stamina damage. So the higher the number, the better. Whereas the Knight Shield has like 56. So, the Crest Shield has 55. And the Black Knight Shield is 62. And we still haven't gotten the Black Knight Greatsword. So you want a higher stability. I think the Knight Shield actually has pretty low stability, but decent stats. You just use the Heater Shield? Yep, it's like the best shield in the game. It's like the best shield in the game. min-max it. Because you can get it from the Undead Merchant. It weighs almost nothing. And it has great stability for its weight. It is one of the best shields in the game. Rusted Iron Ring. That's what we came here for, baby. Now we can leave. If we don't die to the hollows on the way out. We got everything we needed. This place is kind of dilapidated. They might need to take better care of it. I watched a video on urban exploring. How many of you guys have heard stuff about urban exploring? Are we big urban explorers, chat? I'm kind of interested in it, actually. But the problem is I don't want to end up with a trespassing charge. I think it would look bad on my permanent record. It would look bad on my permanent record, but I do want to go to abandoned places really bad. I love abandoned places. I love weird places that I'm not supposed to be in, actually. When I was in high school, I would often go to places that I wasn't supposed to with a group of friends who love to explore. Like looking in old abandoned buildings. You like that stuff too? Yep, that's exactly what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. We'd end up in like storm drains and in trails and on private property that we weren't supposed to be on. Playing Fallout kind of feels like that? Yeah, actually that is correct. Fallout does often feel like that. Because of the whole abandoned buildings, nuclear waste Fallout stuff. But yes, I agree with that assessment. I absolutely agree with that assessment. But I haven't been urban exploring in a very long time, and I don't have people that would want to do that. Except no radiation in real life, hopefully. Well, there was one guy who explored an abandoned hospital and found unsealed radiation and, like, infected, like, 12 people with deadly radiation sickness and exposed 112,000 people to it. So, you know? So, who was to sleeping guy in that pool? You'll see him later. You'll see him later. He'll wake up soon. Yep, that's why you're ringing 2 bells, though. You heard him, but you couldn't find him? Yep, he's not awake yet. He'll wake up soon, though. You gotta ring the bells. What's the song from... How many of you guys seen Hairspray? What's the song from Hairspray? Hi, I'm Nikki Blonsky from Hairspray. He's a person of no interest. He matters not. Forget him. Don't worry about him. He doesn't exist yet. He's not real. I don't know why I went up here. I can make it work. I can make it work. We can make it work. We can make it work, chat. In that case, you're going to worry about him? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Because everything is awesome when you're living your dream. Chris Pratt. Hey, why did he do so good in Lego Movie and then suck everywhere else? Why did he do that to us? Give me a quick second, I need to sip. Okay, we're good. Bye! The crossbow bolts are so slow. We doing Ghost Town for fast Big Ember, or are we normal? That is actually a really good question. I think we'll leave it for now. I think we'll leave it for now. But that might be something to keep in the back pocket. That's true. We could... Actually, we could just go kill... What's his face right now, couldn't we? But I think that we want to complete his questline. Oh! Poisoned! Lovely. Everybody loves getting poisoned. It's the favorite status effect in any video game. We would then, yeah, we should probably not kill Ingward. Not even close. Not even close. Not even close to death. Not even close to death. We're fine. Poise is so awesome, guys. I'm so mad that they gutted Poise as a mechanic. Why did they do this to Poise? Dragon's back. Eyes up! Dragon's back! That is a Halo 2 reference. Instead of dragon, he says phantom. It's one of those voice lines that sits around in my head. Poor Sergeant Johnson. That was one of Marty O'Donnell's worst decisions. And he's done a lot of bad stuff. How do you go on the ladder? You press B. So, like, you just press B. And you can go down the ladder fast. In later Souls games, that makes you just drop off the ladder, though. So, keep that in mind, because you can fall to your death doing that. But in this one, you just press B and you slide down at cool style. You slide down it all awesome and stuff. Chat, I think tonight, a good place to stop would be Capra. How are we feeling about that? Okay, what button is that on the keyboard? You don't have a controller! Holy but Jesus, you're playing this on mouse and keyboard? Without DS fix? No wonder you're going crazy. That's the act of a mad hollow. I couldn't imagine doing that. Okay, I actually don't know. Probably space? Is space? How do you roll? How do you dodge? Because it's the same button as dodge. Die. He's dead. Game's easy. Space is your dodge stuff, so it's probably spacebar. Is what I would assume. Shift is the heavy attack? Okay, interesting. Okay, why? Why? I don't know if I like that. I use the Watchtower basement key. This guy's gonna be a very good boon to us. This guy's gonna be a very good boon to us when we murder him. Come on, Havel. Come here. Because Steam won't give you their fancy controller yet. Rude. You should kill them. This is Havel, everybody. Havel is a very important character. Which is why we got a style on it. You know. Yep, he's done. Bye, Havel. But Havel's ring can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. There it is. Fast roll. Havel's ring increases your carry weight by 50%. It is actually baller. It is insane. It is an insane ring. It completely changes the name of the game. So now we don't need to level stamina for a little bit, and we can start focusing on health, which will be very nice. Which will be very nice. I guess technically we could put on some armor, but I want to be naked. I don't want armor. Armor's for chumps. I actually really like armor in this game. Armor's insane. It completely changes the name of the game. Where's that Watchtower key again? That Watchtower key is actually, I think, it's dropped by the Moonlight Butterfly. So when you kill the Moonlight Butterfly, you can, you can open up that Watchtower key and get Havel's ring. It also opens up an area of the Darkroot Basin that you don't need the key for. And you can actually go to Havel the other way around, but it's easier to kill Havel from that way, IMO. It is easier to kill Havel that way, IMO. But, yeah, the Watchtower key, you have to kill Moonlight Butterfly, pick up the Divine Ember. Insecticide first thing tomorrow, amen. That's a good idea. I like that idea a lot. You can summon the witch, and the witch will kill it for you. Summon the witch. Dogs! Oh, bleed. Yep, that sucks. Alright. And this is also a really important person for you, Cobalt.
Somebody, help me.
Dad,
I don't know if you've unlocked this door yet. Have you unlocked this door?
Brilliant. You opened the door for me. I am Griggs of Vinheim, a sorcerer of the school. I am much obliged for your assistance. Thanks to you, I may now resume my travels.
Yeah, I'm not going to be down here at all. This is technically the next area. But there it is. Sorcerer's Catalyst.
Oh, hello. I'm fine. I will rest a while.
And this guy
then
sells
return to
spells.
Firelight Shrine. I have my sorcery.
You need the
I will be
residence
more
key.
cautious
Why'd you let
next
the
time.
nerd out of the locker?
Besides, I
Because
have
I'm a
an
good
important task at
person.
hand.
Because I'm a good and kind person. I am a nice and kind individual. I do good things for people. We're gonna have to buy so many spells, chat. To complete so many quest lines, we're gonna have to buy so many spells. No torch, man. These are the most dangerous enemy in the game. Like, bar none. I'm not being facetious. These are really dangerous enemies. Okay. Spells are a limited number per sit. Which has the most usage? I think Soul Arrow has 30. And the thing is that spells do a lot of damage. And also, you can stack them. So if you get, like, 2 copies of Soul Arrow, you now have 60. Fire Surge? Yeah, well, actually, isn't it Flame Wheel? If we're going technically, it's Flame Wheel, right? Because Flame Wheel has, like, 120. Does Fire Surge have more than that? But, like, if we're doing an int build. Magic Missile! Magic Missile! That's a first level spell. You can only cast it a certain amount of times per day. 2 times at the 1, I think. Oh, I hate those. Yeah, I hate those. Evil dog. Get petted by Hammer. Yep, that's good. Fire Whip and Fire Surge are tied at 80. Okay. You want to kill these guys through the door, because these guys suck. Okay. Thank you for just being there and not moving. Very nice. Very nice. That made my life so much easier. Mine. It doesn't help anyone, but it is nice to get. Mailbreaker is a pretty bad weapon. It's not good. Alright. Capra is going to be a whole thing. These guys you don't get to kill before they go through the door. Yeah, yeah. Everything down here does bleed damage. Everybody loves bleed damage. Bleed is really good for us because we don't have a ton of health and we don't have a very good bleed bar because of the no armor, low resistance. Yep, bye. Dead Hollow Thief. Those guys have a really rare armor set. I know it's people want it. I don't think it looks very good. I think it's how rare the armor set is. It's like if they dropped it more often, more people would not wear it. IMO. IMO. Ah! Stuck. If you doctorate means anything, say that the more bleed, the healthy you are. Yeah. I could believe that. I think that might be real. I think that might be real. We're gonna... I'm actually a little bit worried about this. I am actually a little bit worried about this. Am I fat rolling? Oh, that sucks. Okay. I'm a little bit worried about this. Get rid of the ghost! Yep, that's a very sound. I think that was tried for hundreds of years, and it obviously worked every time. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is so good. This is such good stuff, guys. Oh, yeah. Best boss in the game. Whoops. I fell on a dog. Okay, yep. Kill the dogs first. Let me get away. Yep. Good stuff. Good stuff. What does this guy look like? What does this guy look like? He looks like he belongs to a horror game. Which horror game? Which horror game does he look like he belongs to? Okay. I think we're just gonna beat him to death with a hammer. I missed. Huh. I didn't realize I had that on my quick bar. Oh dear. He's Pyramid Head's yeah, okay, Silent Hill. He's Pyramid Head. Okay, I did a Pyramid Head cosplay using his machete once, I think. So I should have clued in on that. That was a little bit unfortunate, chat. I didn't realize I had that on my quick bar. So, I thought I could just immediately switch over to my Estus flask. And I was wrong. So let's give him another go. That means we're gonna be here for a little bit longer. Okay. I need to have a I'm taking a break screen. You know what I mean? I need to have one of those screens. What are they called? Like a... See you soon. No. Oh, you guys followed me all the way down here? Why? Not a starting... AFK. Yeah, I need one of those. Because I've been needing to pee for like the last 2.5 hours or so. Because in the show, I drink a lot. I play a detective who drinks a lot. And I've been drinking like a lot of water all day. And I need to pee. And I've needed to pee for like 2.5 hours. But I didn't think to do that. I feel like I could have longer streams if I have like a break stream. Like a little coming back soon, you know, don't go away. Scheduled programming will return. Who cares? Whatever. But I don't know. I don't know. That sounds like branding and stuff like that. And that sounds like different. Was that guy gonna hit me with like a drop kick? What was that move? Stupid dog. Stupid dog! You're making me look bad. Very good. I need to look into that though. I've been thinking about that. Like starting soon screens and AFK things and ending the stream screens and all that fun stuff would probably make sense. Especially because I feel like I have a marketable character here. I feel like B could be turned into a marketable plushie. But you have an idea on a break screen? Been needing to change yours? Yeah. What are you going to do to it? If you want to spill the beans. I was hoping this one of the dogs would die. Well, one of the dogs. Another one. Quick sippy break? At least he, like, freaks out if he misses. I don't want him to hit me. Poise is so crazy, guys. Poise is so crazy. Something space related? That's really cool. I like that. I like that idea a lot. More things should be space related. Mine would not be space related. I don't think it matches the branding. The branding! I think that's a good boss to end the stream on, though. Capra Demon? How are we feeling about Capra Demon? We killed a few. Who did we kill? We killed Taurus, Moonlight Butterfly. Asylum took over an hour. I would like that to be pointed out. Asylum took us about an hour to kill. But after that, we killed Taurus, Moonlight Butterfly, Gargoyles, and Capra. Which means Depths is next. Blighttown, maybe? Yeah, that's exciting. Everybody loves Blighttown. Oh, everybody loves Blighttown. Welcome to Sewerville. Yep, every FromSoft game has to have Sewerville. Everybody loves Sewerville. You beat up 6 bad guys in one sitting where you only did half that in 3 days. Well, it's because of the knowledge, Cobalt! I know how to play the video game. It's not my first playthrough. How long did it take me to beat... How long did it... you're in danger. How long did it take me to beat Wind Waker compared to how you can beat it in a randomizer? This lady sells moss. This is the moss merchant. She also sells like poison arrows and stuff like that, poison throwing knives and stuff like that, but who cares? What a humdrum. This is gonna be something fun for people who don't know what figures it. You love Moss Merchant? I love Moss Merchant. We all love Moss Merchant. Moss Merchant's good. Moss Merchant's lovely. Open New York. She's very important in Gun Souls. Is she really? What does she do? Does she sell ammunition? Wind Waker you could probably do in 6 hours in one. See? I could not. I could not. How long did it take me to kill Ganon alone? Took me about 3 hours. I would like the record to show that it took me 3 hours to kill Ganondorf alone. And that's just straight up combat. She sells Dark Souls 2 armor. Oh, that's interesting. I love that. Die! Easy game. Easy freaking video game. None of these enemies mean nothing to our big stupid hammer. Drake Blood set. Drake Blood set is one of the best sets in any Souls game ever. Yep. Now he sells spells.
Splendid. Very well. I am pleased to have a chance to give something back.
I'm sorry I'm skipping through all the dialogue, guys. I don't
away.
mean to do that. That's just total muscle memory. I should sit here and, like, listen to the dialogue, but I just keep skipping it. I just keep skipping it.
Have you heard of Big Hat Logan?
What do you think they call
Master
him that?
Logan is a great sorcerer and my teacher. Both of us came to this land as undead. But one day
skip?
he
That's
departed, leaving only a note. I suppose he wished to keep me out of harm's way. But where does that leave me? I have dedicated myself to sorcery, but Master Logan could find no use for me.
Indubitably.
Goodbye then.
It's
Do
a mystery
stay
to
safe.
this day why he's called that. Nobody knows. Nobody freaking knows why he's called that. It's kind of crazy. They named him that, and then they never gave us a reason for why he was named. Miyazaki, your mind is an enigma. Alright, grape juice. Get some health in here. Alright, guys. Well, I think that was pretty good. That was a pretty good, productive session. We got pretty far. Alright, I'm gonna stretch out. Oh. Alright. Thank you, everyone, for coming to watch me play a little bit of Dark Souls. Bright screen. Flashbang. I'm very glad they changed that in Elden Ring. But everybody, have yourself a wonderful Friday night. Thank you for coming in to watch. I always appreciate it when you do. Everybody have restful dreams, good sleep. I'm going to go pee, get something to drink, and then eat something, maybe watch something on the TV. I hope everyone else has a relaxing night as well. Good night, everybody.